They're Canadians.
I was like, sorry, is he Canadian too?
Yes.
Yeah.
We are happy
Totally.
Canadian. So we're going to
just,
start.
just out on the mountain a little bit ago.
We have duct taped the children and we are live.
Okay. I'm gonna start the intro. Are you guys ready?
I like the shirt.
Here we go.
Ready, set,
Let's go. Let's go. It's the new year.
It is.
Oh yes, New Year. What's our New Year hat?
We are seeing each other for the first time, 2025. And I love what we're going to say next. Welcome to...
And we are live. Hi everyone, I am Nick.
And I'm Maria.
And we have...
Harold!
No More Bricks. But today, our special guest is...
Brickin Brood! Or Andrew, a.k.a. Brickin Brood.
Sporting the Brickin Brood merch.
Amazing. And we are, what I wanted to say, season episode 1.
Oh, is this a new season?
First one of 2025.
Welcome to Full of Bricks, Season 6, Episode 1.
Yep.
Today is January 3rd, 2025.
All right. Okay, I don't know about you guys, but I'm very confused. It feels like a Tuesday, but tomorrow is a Saturday.
It didn't feel like a Friday. That's why I was...
It did not feel like a Friday.
Tuesday, because we were off on Wednesday, and I wake up on, Thursday, but felt like it was Monday.
I forgot to set my Instagram.
Yeah, that's good.
Usually, send
I
like
blame Nick because usually in the morning
I forgot to even wake up. I came home from work and I'm like, going live?
I just sent it like right now. The Instagram. You know how I do the little posting of our special guest will be Brickin Brood.
Clearly, we have room for improvement for the remainder of the year.
It's not looking good for 2025.
It's going to be great. We're going to be here for a great season. Great episode already with Brickin Brood.
But today, our special guest is Andrew Brickin Brood. How are you doing this Friday night, Andrew?
It's going really well. It's been a pretty long day. We went to see Moana 2, and we did some tubing earlier as well.
Nice. And I hear you were at a Lego store yesterday, only a different Lego store.
Yeah, so we missed each other.
Your year already started off pretty spicy.
Ooh.
Definitely. How's my Moana 2? I heard
Moana 2 was really good. We enjoyed it. I didn't know like any. I guess it would be like watching Moana 1 for the first time. I didn't know any of the songs going into it or anything like that. So it was kind of interesting.
Watch Moana 1?
No. It was like watching Moana 1 for the first time. Like where you didn't know what the songs, but after you watch it now, you know all the songs now, right?
Are you humming to it? Like, is it catchable? Because I feel like sometimes there's musicals. Like I didn't fall in love with Wish, and I can't. I don't have any of those music. So, but with Moana 1, like you leave the theater going da 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 da. I'm really tone deaf.
They kind of touched on some of the it was all brand new music, but they kind of had some of the same themes of the music, so you could kind of tell it was like that older song. So I would say, to be honest with you, I don't remember any of the songs that nothing stuck with me. Like The Rock had a song, and it was pretty good, but it wasn't You're Welcome. It wasn't as good as that. So, but no, it was good. And yesterday I did make the trip up to Yorkdale Mall, and I know
your paths didn't cross.
No, it didn't work out. I guess yesterday, I don't know if you found the same thing. I think you mentioned it at Sherway. It wasn't as busy. It wasn't like when I got there was only 2 people in front of me, and I was there about an hour and 10 minutes early, maybe before it opened.
Okay.
And there were a lot of people behind me though. Afterwards. When
there wasn't that big of a line behind me afterwards, like maybe
because I would
peg 20 other people.
I would think Yorkdale would be a lot more busier than Sherway because Yorkdale definitely is always a monster of a mall. Like in general,
that's why I've always gone to Sherway.
Like you mean slowing down shopping in general, or for Lego in general,
maybe Lego, or the prices are too high.
To be fair, people
I'm thinking that a little bit because I remember last year waiting in line with I think I met up. Did I meet you? I forget if you waited in line and cut in with you, if that was last year for that or maybe not.
It wasn't for the modular
together. Okay then, but I remember for the modular going to pick it up, and there was a huge line at Sherway, and so that's why I always kind of come early. But I went to Yorkdale for a couple of releases over the last few months, and I didn't find it too bad, so that's why I went there. And it just, even like if I got there 15, 20 minutes before it opened, you wouldn't have had an issue getting in line and getting your, because as soon as everyone, like the doors open up, like you either run straight to the cash register to try to get your modular, or you're going to the shelves first. So it kind of like evens out, and like somebody who was behind me in line ended up, or in the main line was in front of me, or no, you know, Brad, Brick Lover Brad.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
He was there.
in line. He was in line, like maybe 10 people behind me. But then like I was just browsing, and by the time I got to like, okay, I'm gonna go buy my modular, he was there in front of me. Like, so like, and I got there an hour before him probably. Not that I'm not complaining. I'm just, I didn't make a rush for it because I didn't feel a need to rush. So anyways, it was good. Harold, good to see you. Sorry, I haven't said anything to you yet there.
No, you're fine, Adrian. It's good to see you.
So was that your wife and one of your daughter? I'm not too sure.
Oh yeah, that was my wife and son earlier.
I'm so sorry, but I knew it was another kid. I didn't know it was
another small being.
I apologize. No.
Let's say hi to a few people in the chat. We have Mr. Brick Hi.
Brick Hi, Happy New Year.
And
Happy
we have
New Year.
Macro. He's gonna join us next week.
Yes.
Excellent.
Spoilers.
Macro also says I was at the door at 7:15.
Oh.
And it opened at
I gotta
10.
say, like
That's
the
crazy.
January 1st like lineup. I mean, all great sets, but the modular didn't sell out until, I mean, it's still available right now.
Oh, is it?
But the love, I think the love sold out quick.
Oh, that's sold out.
The love is iconic, right? And especially coming into Valentine's Day. I
Even
think
everyone at Shareway
How big is that?
that I was talking to were getting the modular and love, or something and the love. And then when I saw everyone was grabbing the love right away.
Wow.
I don't know if they're grabbing it because
I saw that in December at early release.
Really?
Oh, it was.
Yeah, Christine went grocery shopping. She was like, "Oh, do you like any of these Lego sets?" And I was like, "Oh, the love sign's out already? Nah, I'm good."
I'm over love.
You saw the love at the Lego store or at like a regular retail store?
At a regular like grocery, like almost like a Costco. It's called
Oh.
BJ's Wholesale.
Oh, I know BJ's. We know
Yeah.
BJ's. We miss BJ's. We used to have BJ's here.
Oh,
Hey, Happy New Year. But before we keep getting carried away, let's
go into our first segment.
Go into the first segment. We've already had spoilers about what we did, and we're not even in that,
we're not there yet.
Our first segment, which is
welcome back to that same old place that you laughed about.
Welcome back, Andrew.
We seem to have this pattern when guests would come about 18 months. That's usually the gestation period that we want to renew our commitments and associations with.
And I think so. You were last on. Was it July? I think it was after
August. I think it was
August.
It was Bricks in the 6 weekend, I believe.
Of 2023. Yeah.
Yes.
Right. See, so we're pretty on pace.
17 months.
17 months,
17
right?
months.
We don't want it to be too soon. We don't want it to be too late in the game that we're like practically strangers. Enough that there's enough stories for you to share with us.
So what's new with you in the past 17 months?
New kid?
A lot. Yeah, he turned 2 last August.
I know,
October,
isn't that crazy? Like I remember, like when you were here, we were talking about cute baby. Like I'm sure he's still very cute, but baby, right?
Yes,
and
definitely.
now
and
he has brain.
Way more personality. It's crazy how, and he just picks things up like that. It's it's funny to go through it all over again, because once I was like, I thought with my first 2, I thought we were done. And then,
it's good to have an encore.
Yep, exactly. So no, he's perfect, I guess. So no, things are going good, and he's definitely a handful. And with everybody in the house, we get busy, and it seems to be. The more like active he is, the busier like everybody seems to be in the whole house, and it's time's been flying by. And like I haven't. It's funny, like I always get like right into making a video, and I'm like, all right, I got a bunch of other things lined up, and then all of a sudden, it just like bogged down. Other things coming up.
And, if anything, you have like more hands to help with, right? Like him coming with older siblings and things like that, and I'm sure he's probably learning a whole lot of other more interesting habits because he has the older siblings.
Definitely, and he just started going to daycare. In the last I think February or something. So it hasn't been a year yet. So last Oh no,
Maybe
July.
springtime.
It was
July.
right at the end of school, so end of June, beginning of July.
Yeah.
We
Getting used
started,
to other kids. Oh, fun.
and it's been going really well. It's a house daycare though.
Yeah.
Normally we were trying to get him into like the public one, like with a bunch of other kids, but we were kind of hesitant with doing like a home daycare. But anyways, long story short, I guess we found the perfect lady, and it's been awesome.
Very good. Very good.
Has he made his way into the Lego room yet?
Yeah, occasionally. He's really good though. He knows not to grab things and just smash it, or like he will pick things up and play with it, but he's pretty good. Misplacing minifigures is one thing he's really good at, and but he knows to be gentle, because I don't have to like do too much anymore. I think because I've probably done so much of no, be careful.
Yeah.
So like now he's used to that or if he does it more of a sly like.
Yeah. You're not seeing this.
Oh.
Have you introduced Duplo or anything, like any stacking with him yet, or too early?
Yeah, we got some Duplo for sure. Got like a trained Duplo, and he's not super into putting not too much stacking going on. He likes tearing things apart more still. But you know what? Maybe it's been a few months. Maybe I should try to do it again, I guess. But every once in a while, when I'm doing a Lego build, I'll let him do a couple of things, like just to get out of the way, because he wants to get his hands on something. So I line it up and make it look like he's pushing it in, and he gets excited.
Oh, yeah.
He feels like he's accomplished something, and then he walks away like, okay, good.
All right, done.
Yeah.
You mentioned Bricks in the Six. How was Bricks in the Six this year?
It was different than last year. This year I brought Maddox and Piper with me. So this like the year prior I went solo, and
first time they've ever seen anything like this.
Yeah, exactly. The first convention.
Cool.
So Maddox had a badge, and he helped build our Ninjago build that we took to the display there. So we didn't just go; we also displayed there, and he thought it was pretty cool. The only one thing that kind of there was a damper was, out of the entire all the groups of tables, we were the only section of tables that the tables were back to back, so we couldn't stand behind our build. Like you can see that build is right back to it. So if we wanted to, we could stand beside it.
Right.
But it's not the same
really like
feeling.
A presentation kind of feel, right? Because you're
at
almost
least for
just
us,
like a viewer.
Yeah.
Yes, for
because
sure.
it was it would look
that.
like, yeah. Oh, thank you.
All the water.
We had lots of lighting, and so yeah, all the lighting in it. It took us maybe a
It must
weekend,
be so
but it was a long
gratifying for
process.
Maddox to see it. Look how great that is. Amazing.
Can you talk about this build a bit?
Yeah, sure. Yeah, so it started out with we had Bolivar Jitsu, and we wanted to actually, I don't know. Actually, 1 second. This is pretty funny.
We had the real life thing. Turn that off. He's gonna like bring it to his screen.
This was the original. This is what it originally started out as.
Oh, nice. I love these daggers.
I love these.
Yeah, me too.
So this is my son and I. We drew this. So this is like the Temple of Air Jitsu with the two little buildings. Yeah. So we wanted to have it elevated, and we wanted to have a waterfall. And then so this is how it started. And then we went over here. We have our 4 modular buildings. So we wanted to make it to scale, like how big it was going to take up and stuff. Okay. And then it just like, okay, well, we have all this extra area over here. And then we started adding more temples, and then adding more like terrain and stuff like that. So this is how it started. And then it turned into what you were just showing there.
Great.
So there's 4 different temples in there. That's the Temple of Air Jitsu, the Tournament City Temple, the Dragonstone Temple.
Yes, I like the Dragonstone Temple. And
the Temple of the Energy Cores. And all 4 of the temples are completed 360 degrees. So like there's no like usually all the temples are like half completed, so you can play in the backs of them. But
so you modified it.
Yeah, I modified all of them so that they're all 100% complete buildings, and which was, I think that looks really cool.
It does.
And, what's the building behind the office building?
Or
is that someone else's mock?
It's someone else's. Yeah, it's definitely somebody else's. I'm not too sure what exactly it was, but I do plan on doing a walkthrough, showing all of the sets that are on display. And I started doing it, and I'm about halfway through, but I made the commitment. of writing everyone's name, having it pop up on the screen. So now like I'm like it's taking time to make sure I'm writing the right name, and like because I tried to like how I zoomed in on my badge and then I showed everything else. I tried zooming in on everybody's badges first, but a couple of them I missed, so I was going through some other footage. Anyways, it was taking longer than I expected, and I'm like, so anyways, stuff.
No.
I'll
Do
get
you
to it
have
eventually.
this displayed at home right now, or
Yeah, it's just right here. I have a bunch of stuff kind of blocking it.
Look at the real deal.
Yeah, it's just back there, and I have it in a spot. Well, that's in the way now.
Ah, yes.
Oh, I see the gardens. The gardens looks huge. Looks like the White House.
Yeah, no, it's I love it. It's if I could pick up the camera, I would and show it to you guys. But it's
yeah, very nice.
I have one more space right here for another modular building of theirs. So I think they have a couple bigger sets coming out this year. I don't think it's just one. I think they're gonna have a couple. It might not be a modular building, but it'll be something really cool.
So in the last 18, 17 months since we saw you, did you fill up your Lego room more then?
You reconstructed it, I remember.
Yeah,
you did a whole reconstruction of your Lego room.
Yeah, I'm not sure. I mean, I forget when I painted it, but I painted it white. It used to be dark brown walls. I added all of these murals around the perimeter. I'll kind of show you a little bit of it. It's a bit of
cool. Not astronomy or observatory.
Oh yeah.
We just want to keep going around.
Oh, sorry.
My observatory. I built it. Oh man, I wish I could show this to you.
Are those the giveaways from Lego, like the posters?
They're VIP points.
Yes, exactly.
Nice.
Oh, they're all VIP posters?
Those are very cool. Very, very.
I just got the Harry Potter ones. Those are
Yes, I have those as well. I don't have them in any frames yet, but I do have the Harry Potter ones. Actually, I even picked up an extra set just to have another set of them.
Yeah. And colorful bricks, is that just wallpaper?
Yeah, it's Amazon.
Wrap?
It was like $20.
And it's over a door?
Yeah, it's over my door.
Oh, cool.
And when I first put it down, I was really disappointed because I tried to make it as wrinkle free as possible, and I just couldn't do it perfectly.
I don't see
that.
So it's cloth?
Well, I let it sit for like a few days, and after a few days, it tightened right up, and it's it's perfect. It doesn't fit the full door frame. You can kind of see there's a white edge there.
But it looks great. It looks really great.
If I go like that, you don't see it.
Yeah.
No, look at the lighting on your mock. Like, I was gonna ask, is that preset light kits, or did you or wire it yourself?
Yeah, I wired it myself. I bought all the components from Bevan's Bricks.
Okay.
He's pretty priced well. I mean, it is coming from the States, so you pay a little duty on it. But I like Bevan or Daryl, so anyways, his stuff is easy to use, and I've used it before in the past, and so anyways, I bought a bunch of it, and I just use that. So he has this thing to make it do the flickering. He has a flicker flame module, I think that's what it's called. And so each module has 3 outputs, and for 3 different flame, so they're not doing the same flame at the same time. They're like going back and forth, or so there's like 3 different flames going on at once. So I bought a few of them. I think inside there's 3 different modules, and I have 2 power supplies. And from those 3 modules, I have what are they called? Like one of those boards that have, so like an 8, 1 power goes in and then 7 more go out. So so I have multiple lights on each of those flicker things. So anyways, it kind of just like I'm not sure what the word is, but like it kind of breaks. It's a friggin' spider web back there. I don't know. Like
I know you mean, like
stuff everywhere.
I was like, yeah, your lighting's like really good, because I understand, because this thing has like a whole bunch of like outputs that all condense into one, so it's just like one lining into another spider web to another spider web.
Yeah. I'm going through my phone real quick here. I definitely took some pictures of the back of it before because it was pretty crazy here. See if I can find it for you guys. Because I have it. in my like pushed up against the wall, so I can't even turn it on right now. I'm gonna have to figure out a new thing because when I was at the event there, like it was easy to turn it on, but when it's about to get flat against the wall, like I can't get to where I put the battery packs. But
what was the reception of your mock at Bricks in the Six from like all the kids, all the other?
Yeah, it went well. We that was the main thing I really wanted Maddox to enjoy, was being there and having people come by and look at it and like take pictures of it and like ask questions. So we didn't get to stand beside it or behind it exactly, but like from afar, we watched people we were like from the one corner, we're like just looking at ours and like watching people go by and take videos. And people came up to us like that throughout the event and were congratulating us for saying how well it was. At the nighttime, they lit it up on the Saturday night, I think it was, and I would say maybe a quarter or less of the sets had lights, so it wasn't very many lights out there. So like ours was really lit up. Like a lot of people kept saying like, "Oh, ours was
nice."
Yeah, it stood out. So that was really cool. Hey, babe.
Hey, Happy New Year! I haven't seen you in a while.
So the setup at Bricks in the Six, you could like a lot of the displayers weren't standing beside or behind their
just our row.
Oh,
so there was like, I don't know, like I could there was lots of groups of tables, and some tables were really far apart, and I don't know. I think they could have made the space if they rearranged just a couple things, but it was way too late by the time I got there. And the funny thing was, though, they said, I'm trying not to talk too loud. You guys hear me okay?
Yeah, absolutely.
My son's above me trying to sleep, and my wife texted me earlier saying I was too loud. No, it's okay. No, I have my headset on, so it's just me. But my deep voice. Sorry, what was the question again?
Lights,
sorry,
how they had the layout for the
layout
of the table.
They sent out an email about a month or a few weeks before asking if anybody doesn't want to sit behind their mock, to let them know. And if you do, just let it go. Like, don't worry about it. Like they're looking for people who don't want to stand behind it. And if you do, don't reply. So I'm like, oh, I want to stand behind my mock. I'm not going to reply. And then I show up and I'm not standing behind my mock. I'm like, no. So I should have replied and said yes. We will.
Yeah.
Just in case, I want to stand behind my mock.
Exactly. So it's just little things like that where we didn't get to stand behind it, kind of put a little damper on it for me because of my expectation, I guess. But overall, everything was run well. I think everyone had fun. It was pretty busy. I don't know. I can't tell you numbers between last year or this year, what it was. But it was.
This was your second time?
Yeah.
Second time?
And there was a lot more to see this time, a lot more
and
going
you went
on than
to
last
both
year.
days, right? Like, I guess because you had your mock there and everything. I know we're terrible. We're literally like 5 kilometers away. And we had no excuse. Like, that weekend was just madness.
I had no car.
I was on call, and then we just had so many, like I had to Uber all my kids everywhere in between my on-call shifts. And literally it's like, and he was even thinking, maybe between like 11 and 12 I can go. And I guess part of the situation was it had 2 different time slots. Like, it wasn't a continuous
I know. I was
day.
free between the times when
you had no car.
Like, when you know how it was like from 9 to 12.
Yeah.
And then from like 2 to 5 or something. I think I could have gone between like
12 and 2, right?
Yeah,
like, that
gotcha.
was the time when he could have gone because we actually had like a car and stuff, and we're like, but yeah, it was nuts. We will try.
There was like Cody was there, Brian was there.
Yeah.
We're just like,
we
don't even live around here. No.
Yeah, no, it was great seeing him. I bought some minifigures off him. I bought some off Alex, Emmett's Toy Chest, and then off of Cody as well.
Okay.
What other vendors were there besides?
There was a lot of vendors. That was what I was going to say next. There was a lot of vendors. I don't know all their names by any means, but compared to last year, it was that whole room was vendors. It was like,
did they have custom minifigures like Citizen
there
Bricks?
Was
or
not minifigures. I mean, technically, Citizen's Brick was there. Not Citizen Brick. I'm sorry. BBG Forge was represented by by Emmett's Toy Chest. He bought a few of them off of Cody before he came. Like, or he told him, he knew he was coming, so he said, bring some figures, I'll sell them. Like, or he bought them off him and sold them. And but there was one lady, I feel really bad that I didn't get her business card or like what her business name was, but she had really, really good custom printed bricks, and she's in Canada. So I'm sure I could reach out to a few people and we could figure it out who she was. Hey, Liquid Team B, good to see you. When we were in actually I went down to Brick World Chicago for I think 2 nights or 1 night. I honestly forget now, but it was during the week. It wasn't there for the weekend. But Lego Team B and they took me and Greg, London Bridge Bricks, to coffee, a nice coffee shop there. Nice. And we went for a little ride there.
Yeah, they mentioned that.
Got some coffee.
Yeah,
you went there too, or you?
No, they mentioned that. Like I remember them saying that.
Oh, okay, nice. Yeah, no, it was a fun experience for sure.
Are you thinking of Chicago this coming year?
I bought tickets already. For my wife is going to come this time.
Oh, very good. Did you get tickets to? I mean, a hotel room? We couldn't even get the hotel. Like
we booked a hotel room right away.
Ragged our feet.
I should look at tickets soon.
They'll I bet you they'll have they might open up more blocks as time goes on. And honestly, when I went last time, the hotel I stayed at was just across the parking lot. It was just a walk away, like 5-minute walk. It was a nice walk too, because there's a lake you had to walk, or pond probably more so, not really a lake, that you'd have to walk around. So it was I enjoyed it, and it was way cheaper than staying at the actual hotel. And
which hotel was it?
A Hyatt?
No, it was some no, it was a garden, something.
What?
I think we passed that, Nick, when we're on the trolley.
Yeah.
It's something garden, but it was like, it's, if you look on a map, like it's like literally like the parking lot of the what's the hotel even called? I forget now.
The Renaissance. The Renaissance.
So the parking lot is like ends, and then there's like a lake, and then like the other hotels there. And anyways, it was, you could see from my hotel room, I could see the convention center, and it was way cheaper. So if we didn't get that, we would go there. I'm sure it was.
Are you gonna take the Ninjago?
It wasn't as nice. No, I don't think I was. My plan was to, but it's.
No, I mean this year. Oh, your plan was this year too.
My plan was to, but I'm glad we took it to Toronto. It was. It's a bit of a. It's not too delicate, but like it. I don't think.
Yeah, it's a lot.
The drive,
the drive is a lot, and my wife isn't 100% sure she wants to drive. She wants to fly. So
I know we're flirting with that idea as well at this point.
Yes, so I like the idea of having the car there, and I don't mind driving. I'd rather just drive and listen to music and like whatever than go through security and wait hours and drive 2 hours in the opposite direction. To get to the airport.
Like I feel like the time it would take.
Is it a 2-hour drive to the airport from Schaumburg?
No, it's about.
No, for me, I mean, I go to Toronto. I have to drive 2 hours the opposite way.
For us, it's 20 minutes, right? Like for us, it's 20 minutes away, but he's coming from the other end. Well, how about going to Detroit?
Yeah, I was gonna say we've been going to Detroit a lot. We just went to Miami recently, and we went out of there. It was
because usually when we go across, like to fly to Florida, we'll go to Buffalo.
Yeah,
because flights are cheaper. But I was looking to see if we could drive to Detroit, thinking it might be cheaper. Because right now, when we're looking at Chicago flights from, Pearson, it's gross. But even from Buffalo, it's not that much of a savings. I'm like, what? And Chicago's so close. Like we can fly to Miami for $200 right now. Like right now. Right. And so I don't know why Chicago is a bit more on the pricier side. Chicago.
I don't. It's
Detroit's
I don't understand how any of that works.
Detroit's not a lot cheaper, but it's cheaper than but then we would be driving still the 3 hours. I was just trying to curb the 3 hours because I'm not sure. Like we want to stay till the Monday, and I just don't know if I can get the time off. That's the problem. Like I'm off the week before already for the whole Chicago bit. And, like this previous year, it was a little bit like cutting it close because I started a late shift, but we left Chicago at like 1 a.m. in the morning, like literally napped and then drove out. And then we were both sleepy. He didn't have to work, but I'm like, okay, you take over. But then it felt dangerous at that point, and we're not any younger is a thing. So like, that's why I feel, I'm good to rent a car out of O'Hare anyways. Like we usually, like if you go through Costco. I don't know if you have Costco membership, but rent a car through them, and it's so cheap.
I've never done that.
Yeah, and then you can even do like last minute changes. If you notice like the price dips down, you just say, hey, can I book this? And they're very, very flexible. So I usually go through Costco, and they'll go through all the avenues, like all the different like renters out there from out of the airport, right? But it's the flights right now that I'm like, and then I honestly don't know if it actually will save us time, because you have to be at the airport like a couple of hours beforehand. You're waiting, right? And then the flight out and then out. So is it like the same as going 8 hours through? Right.
And you got to book them earlier too. Now it seems. Yeah. I thought when you get them later that it gets cheaper. No, but I was looking at tickets a few weeks, and it just it was nuts. I actually stopped me from going to Edmonton once. I was going to go to Edmonton. I just looked at the tickets. I'm like, oh, $300, no problem. Oh my God. Then I let them, and then all of a sudden it was like $1,400. I'm like,
whoa, 300 to 14.
Yes. Like right now, it's nuts. Like right now, if you want to go to Vancouver, it's $250.
That's awesome.
For a March break. And so I'm like flirting with this idea. Like maybe we go take the kids to like
what is it usually? Like
it's like $500, $600. Okay. Like right. Double. And then more as it's like you're inching towards it. So but yeah, there's like no more like last minute deals.
Nobody flies out in January.
Nobody flies out close to their flight. I feel like flights are full, right? Versus before, I think they try to put things on sale last minute because they're trying to fill out a flight. And stuff like that.
One thing about the upcoming Brick World is I feel like I've heard more people say that they're not, people who've gone before are not going this year. Like they're gonna.
Then why is the Renaissance sold out?
Oh, I don't.
Who is leaving?
Give me your room.
Maybe they're gonna cancel.
I know. I have nothing against compared to you. I know we can't even get ourselves to Melbourne or Sydney or.
Don't talk about the.
I'm sorry.
Australian prices are way up.
Oh yeah.
So a lot of people aren't going this year compared to last.
More people than I expected. Not like I don't want to like say some people just in case they do or whatnot, but I've heard people say that they're not going in particular. Like they're going to skip this year and then they're able to go
like
next year.
Different niches, maybe different niches are going. Like
I'm going to skip out this year.
We were talking to Jean from Jean Bergman. She was like so about it, right? Like she was.
Oh, that's right.
Uncertain about
there you
it.
Go. That's an example.
But I think more people from Twitch are going to be there. Like the Twitch community is continuing to grow and going to Brick World Chicago. Maybe the YouTubers are.
We're just like into Lego, so that's why we're simple.
Are slowing down. Instagram and Twitch.
We're not in any really true forum. We're just I want to see Lego. Right. So I don't know. It'll be interesting to see, but yeah, it would be very convenient if we could get a room in the Renaissance. But right now we do have like Renaissance is like part of the Marriott group, right? Marriott group. So there's like another hotel down the road that's also part of the Marriott group.
Yeah, the first year we went to the Hyatt and it was fine.
But even now the Hyatt's like sold out. Like it's
is it sold out?
Yeah. So I don't know. I think people are maybe moving, and maybe that's why the flights to Chicago are getting higher. I think they know that that's like Chicago Brick World, like that week. That's why the flights are higher, right? Like they know this the convention that's drawing people in. Who knows?
It's definitely getting more popular, and well, actually, I don't know. Like maybe that's my one question, I guess, about yesterday when I went to the
Lego store.
So like January 1st in Toronto, they're not open, the Lego store. So January 2nd is when our like release day was, and there wasn't as many people as you would think with 170 sets being released. Like I've seen way more people for lesser stuff.
Yeah.
So
have you ever gone to Detroit to the Lego there in there's another Somerset? Like how far is Detroit from you?
Oh, you know what? If that's the closest one to Detroit, then I have gone there once. Is it a really
it's a beautiful mall? Yeah, beautiful, right?
Very nice. I went there once.
Because I'm thinking like Detroit has like low sales tax, right? They're like at 5%, I think. So I don't know if like what's the comparison.
Have you been taking advantage of the Canadian no tax on Lego sets?
I bought a bunch of Lego in November and December. I wish it was going on then. Like
okay. Yeah.
Like when they had like the double points there in December, I think it was, and then
I was doing some Toys R Us. They had like a few Toys R Us 30% off.
Yeah, the receipt looks weird. It's just plus, and then you're looking for the tax. HST, GST. You're like, what happened to those entries? Like, gone.
On Amazon, I've noticed that like the Lego's there's no tax on it, but I feel like I tried buying somewhere and I noticed they put it on, but I didn't fully go through, so maybe it wouldn't have been added in the end. I don't know. But
18 plus, if it's 18 plus, it's gonna have tax.
Oh, that's interesting.
14 plus and under, there's no tax.
Yes.
So even 14 that was it. Yeah, it's probably an 18 plus set that you like. The Tudor set's gonna have tax. The Tudor set will have tax.
They were smart. We thought we got them.
But if you picked up anything like Ninjago or City or even maybe some Star Wars might have no tax.
I'm trying to think, what else did I get? I got the Tudor set. We got some base plates yesterday. I bought. Oh, that was it.
Base plates will have tax.
I'm
sure.
Oh, some PAB.
I don't know.
I don't know if PAB has tax or not.
I don't know where my receipt is. I could have looked at it. I'm sorry.
Maybe.
It's interesting. Another thing that's new, I know that with you is you have a new website.
What?
Yes, definitely.
Can you talk about your website?
Yeah, brickinbrew.com. I officially launched it, I think, at the end of November. And it's check it out. I'm in the process of adding. I got a bunch of sets behind me. I'm in the process of adding a bunch of more sets in my inventory.
I know. Do you have no
technically
tax?
It is. No, because I'm a small business. I don't make more than 30,000 a year, and so I think that's the cutoff for tax in Canada.
I see.
And if you want to wear a shirt like Andrew is wearing right now,
I got a cool
exactly.
Sticker. That's a nice
exactly. And so one thing, yes, I got a bunch of different colors. I don't need all of those pictures. I should probably tame that down a bit.
Oh,
but,
okay.
It's definitely offered in a bunch of colors. But I'm planning on doing some gift with purchases soon. I'm figuring that out. Gonna get nothing too crazy, but like small little gift with purchase that's unique. And I have where'd I put them? Somewhere. I bought a bunch of parts from BBG Forge, and I'm not gonna lie, I spent a little bit more money than I anticipated.
We always say that.
Yeah. Oh no, for sure. And one thing I didn't anticipate was the duty when it came. It was the highest duty I've ever paid. It was the highest duty I've ever paid, and that was. And I think my wife had to answer the door and take care of it, and so I had to answer to her. I was like, no.
Is this you?
No.
It's a model.
This is just a standard.
It's just a headless model. It's like how they come nowadays.
It's like Photoshop your head in there.
But I think I had like 130 new sets, but that's gone down because people have been buying, and I have even more used sets, but I don't have them uploaded yet because I want to verify the parts before. I put them up there. So most of them are, like, I would say, if they're not 100% complete, they're like 99% complete. But if there's anything that's missing significant parts or like a significant part, I'm making note of it so people know. So that's taking time. And so I kind of put that on the back burner but I'm planning on adding a bunch more. So like I said, I got a bunch. I've cleaned it all. And
how do you find this? Like, I mean, I've only been a buyer on websites, but how do you charge shipping and handling, things like that, or things are included?
Yeah, there'll be shipping and handling. I've gone back and forth. I wanted to make it as simple as possible. And add the shipping into it. But
I guess depends where it's going, right? And
yeah, it definitely matters. Its shipping is coming crazy. But I found a nice a good shipper. It's called Sendle. I don't know if you've ever, I never heard of them.
I mean, especially in light of our recent what's it called? Canada Post strike, right? Yeah. So I feel like you'd have to find a.
These are Canadian prices, right?
Yeah, they're all Canadian. It's
or does it change for the US if a US buyer goes on, they'll see the US prices?
Let me check.
Yeah, check it out. I don't believe so. I think.
Oh my God, Harold, it's practically free.
Because the US people will be like, what?
Yeah. No, I used to say Canadian on it, but I'm not 100% sure.
It's still Canadian. I wonder if
okay. When you go to checkout, it'll say Canadian, I imagine, for sure.
Right. And when you sell your used sets, are they built as is? Do you take them apart?
No, all of them are taken apart. I do have some used sets that are put together, and I'm not sure if I'm going to take them apart.
They're in like Ziploc bags?
Would be. Oh yeah, like I'm trying to think. In the other room, but
just
yeah,
for all of our viewers, so that we can get them done right away without them going. I wonder if.
I bought a bunch of boxes off of Uline. So like so it'll be in like a white box. And the parts will be in a Ziploc, and the minifigures will be in another bag separately, and the instructions will be in there if they have instructions.
Okay.
But that's my plan, is to have I would like to print off like a label to show like what's inside each box, but like right now they're just, I think everything's just in their bags, so they're all just bags. So when people buy it, I throw it into a white box and then do it that way. But I wish I had. Here, this actually isn't done. But for example, here's the night bus 75957 here. It looks like someone sold it to me for 50, but I definitely didn't pay 50 for it. I'm sure I paid less than that. This one in particular, I remember this guy, I was a Kijiji pickup, and he had it was the Ninjago Destiny's Bounty. He had a bunch of sets, and when I went into the house, like they were moving and they wanted to get rid of as much as they could. So it was, he had all this stuff listed, and so I just kept on, I'll take that, I'll take that, I'll take that, I'll take that. And so like they just kept on knocking the price down as well. So I got a bunch of stuff. But,
that's one of Red's favorite sets. The night bus.
Okay, so here's another one. Here's the garbage truck. So it's these parts that they've been washed, and they're just loose. There we go. Well, I haven't listed yet, but I don't need to have it listed if you're really that interested.
Do you plan to be a vendor like at a convention one day?
I don't know. After going to Bricks in the 6th, and like because I paid more attention to what was going on this year with vending, it's a full day thing. I would need like help from my family probably. I don't know about stealing, if that's a real big issue, but there's a lot of people walking around. Like there's a lot of boxes. Like it would be like you'd have to be on your toes, I think, the entire time. So I don't know if I want to do that quite yet. That in my mind, my plan was to do it something like that eventually, but I'm not ready to throw my hat into that ring yet. But I am. I am like, I started the website there in November, but I would like to add more and get more into it and be more. I don't know no blogs or anything like that, but like I want to try to get people drawn to it, because people could just go to Bricklink, right, if they want to buy these kind of sets. However, all my pricing, if you compare it to Bricklink, it's either like the average of Bricklink or a little bit below. I don't think any of the sets are higher than the Bricklink average on any of them. So I'm trying to be reasonably priced, just so like I said, because I want people to buy it for me compared to Bricklink. I don't know. I was gonna say, I don't know if it would be like with all the fees and stuff like that. Like I think like my the shipping. So I think I have it. I actually, honestly, I'm not too sure exactly what the flat rate of shipping is, but my first sale though went to someone in the States. It was a pretty big order, and shipping wasn't too bad. So I had shipping included in the price, and I think I got dinged on that because the shipping was, because you got a big order. I was
like when you have something that, do you like bring it first to the post office, get it weighed or whatever? I guess with your courier, right?
I got everything here. Like it's what I need. No, my wife used to be like an entrepreneur. Well, she's still an entrepreneur, I guess technically, but she used to make her own clothes and she had a shirt business.
And shirts. Oh my God, you have connections. How unfair.
So she sold all her equipment. She used to like have like a press that she can make her own shirts
Oh
and
my
whatever.
gosh,
And like,
yeah.
but she kept some equipment. Like I have her scale and I have like a bunch of shipping stuff. So like labels is easy. And I got like a little automatic, like little labeler, stuff like that. Like just little things that she has. It's made it a little bit easier for me. And like as far as shipping goes, it's not a problem. Like it's pretty easy. Like it's with the website, it's all automated. Once a sale comes in, I get notified, and I have this one company that it's connected to. I can do my shipping labels through them, and they're connected to my website, and so it's really easy just to like print off a shipping label, and I can pick. They give me a list of all the different kind of different like shipping companies, like Canada Post, UPS, FedEx, and then Sendle. And I don't know if they're connected to Sendle, but Sendle is always the cheapest, and it's always like I think they recommend it usually, and they pick it up. They come pick it up at my door. Must be. They pick it up at my door, and it's cheaper than Canada Post, and it's faster than Canada Post.
They pick it up from your door. That's convenient.
Yeah.
You don't even have to go to a depot or anything.
For free. Yeah, I don't have to go anywhere. They just come and they give a pretty big window, but it's usually first thing in the morning.
Oh,
and
awesome.
So everyone I've talked to that's received a package through them has no issues so far. So it's really not too hard. It's once you have it's crazy how automated and streamlined some of the stuff can be, and like there's probably way more easier ways to do what I'm doing that I don't even know about yet. That but
it's a learning process.
Yeah. So I don't know. I've been enjoying it for sure.
That's very good.
I would have to say though, the last month, like just family and everything, I would like that kind of stuff has taken a little bit of back. Like I haven't added more to the website. I've taken care of everything, but I just haven't added more to it as much as I would like to. Yeah.
And this is it, right? Like, I mean, any timing would make it busy for you. I mean, you have a family, you have a job, and then this is extra. But like, even you did it in November, so it's right before the Christmas frenzy. So like, time obligations.
my dream is I would like to open up an official, like not official Lego store, like a used secondhand like Lego store, kind of like Bricks and Minifigs, but like just my own, like similar
like
to
lasting toys.
Brick and mortar.
Oh yeah, it's brick and mortar. So like Brick Shack in Grimsby.
Oh, we don't know that.
I don't know Brick Shack. Hey.
Oh, you guys got hey there, how's it going, guys?
We're close. Well, we're not close to Grimsby, but we can.
But there was a brick and mortar. It was called Lasting Toys in Mississauga.
Oh yeah,
is it still there?
No.
But we found.
That's where I got a lot of my sets that were retired, but they were selling it for the retail price.
Yeah. It was
crazy. So a lot of my Star Wars Star Wars UCS sets, I got them for like the regular price, but they were already retired.
Oh, cool.
A bunch of like Pirates of the Caribbean.
Oh, that's wicked. Yeah, well, when you guys get a chance, I'd look it up. It's called the Brick Shack. It's in Grimsby.
Brick Shack.
And it's not huge.
Grimsby's not too far from us.
No, we ran a race there.
Yeah.
It's grim.
And it's it's small, but like it's exactly what I would like to do. Like, I don't know. Anyways, it's something like that, like where it's like new and used, and so that's my kind of dream. But I've since looking into it over the last few months, it's the price of trying to find a location in London, which I'd like to do London, compared to my town. It's astronomical, the pricing that they want. I don't know how any business could survive. It's nuts.
The rent is crazy, right?
Yeah. So that's more of a dream. I'd like to do it, but I don't know if that'll ever come to fruition or not. But we'll see.
Yeah.
Click and Cliff.
When I was in line with you, it was like maybe a couple months ago. You had just got back from your Disney trip.
We went to Disney.
Yeah. Can you talk about that a bit? I know you went to Galaxy's Edge.
Yeah.
We went to Galaxy's Edge. That was great. We went with my two sisters, came with their families. So I think, and then my sisters.
How many of you were there then?
20 in total.
Wow, you guys have like all matching shirts, like
that's a brood. Then you got
that is. Oh my god!
No, we were out in full force.
Your kids, was that their first time at Disney?
No, we not on my. Well, my Weston, he was a baby, so yeah, it was his first time. He got sick, unfortunately, in Disney. He was like throwing up, like fevering, sick. But my stepkids, Ari and Lola, it was their first time going there.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, sorry, I guess it was half of them, or more than half technically. Yeah. 3 to 5. It was their first time.
How long was the trip? How many days?
I think we were there for 5 days. I think it was 5 days at Disney, and we stayed at the Polynesian.
Oh, nice.
And then we all went on this is a big family trip. And then we went on a cruise right after.
Whoa! I want to do that.
Yeah, so,
you sent me some photos of I saw the what ship was it again?
The Oasis of the Seas. Not Oasis.
Oh, you did Royal Caribbean, not
Disney. They did Royal.
It's Royal Caribbean. Royal Caribbean. So the newest one's called Utopia. The one before that, Icons.
Oh, you went on the Icons.
It was Icon class, whatever it's called, but it was Icon.
That was the big one. Yes. Yeah. I know. I printed out. Well, I looked up like what are the sizes of ships and like sort of like their order. And yes, Utopia and Icons are at the very top. Our Odyssey was like 4th level, and it was already huge, right? So, because I don't know, we counted down like a year ago on a cruise, right? Odyssey. And this year we're just back home. That I feel kind of like sad that I'm like we should do this every year because this is and so I'm like looking for 2026 again. Can we do this again, right? Just I don't know. Like I mean, our kids are still youngish enough that it's not like we want to go out and bring them. This year it was raining outside in Toronto, and just the crowds, right? But like I don't know, something about the cruise in the middle of the ocean and you're counting down. It's festive enough. It's contained. My kids are still with me, right? So it was really fun.
So all 20 of you all 20 of you were on the cruise as well?
Yeah.
Wow. Were you celebrating like a milestone or something, or just
not necessarily?
Together,
yeah.
Everybody's
my parents booked it a long time ago. Like they we were on a family cruise like a couple years ago, and the Icon wasn't out yet, but they knew they were booking it. And so my parents, they did one of those like next cruise where you get a deal if you book it when you're on the cruise, whatever.
Yeah, I know.
But there was deals.
Those are so huge. Like like the last couple of days. The last couple of days, and the lineup to just get to your next cruise, it's like crazy.
You have to get a appointment or something like that too.
Yeah.
Maybe even.
Yeah.
Like and yeah.
I just want to roll next watch, but okay.
It was just booked a long time ago, but the Disney was added on because I kept telling them like I want to take my kids to Disney.
Yeah, you're already there. Right.
So we need to figure out when's a good time. I'll never, ever, ever do back-to-back trips like that again.
It's a lot.
Or like, it was too much.
Well, this is
it. Like I mean,
that's like 2 weeks then, right?
Yeah, 2 weeks.
It was basically 2 weeks. Yeah, because we had I think a day in Miami before, or maybe in between. I think we had a day in Miami.
Yeah.
I know it was, and then like 3 different families, or like technically 5 different families. Like people want to do different things.
Exactly.
Yeah. So like it was.
Yeah. It's really hard to contain like your own kids. Sometimes, right? Like in terms of like scheduling.
Disgustingly hot. It was so hot.
Oh,
it was like 99, 98 degrees. I think it was over 100 a couple times.
August?
No, it was June. It was like early June or end of May.
Humidity.
It was crazy. So that was another thing because like my
Which
son had
parks
fevers.
did you go to?
Like all of them. Like
all 4?
I think, so my family, my son and my dad and the 3 of us went to Animal Kingdom one morning, but no one else did. Everyone else stayed away from the Animal Kingdom.
Yeah.
But I wanted to go on the I wanted to go on the Avatar ride and stuff.
Yes.
So,
I know. My mom's been wanting to go to Avatar.
Was it good?
Ride.
Oh yeah, we did it before. But my dad actually got sick on it the prior time, and he wouldn't go on it again, which was fine.
Like vertigo kind of thing.
Yeah, he was taken out. He was like
vertigo?
done
Was
after
it you
that.
got vertigo?
I got dizzy on the teacups.
On the teacups.
Yeah, that would mess me up too.
Kristen kept like
we
turning
had a
it so
son
fast.
who just
My
please put your
kids
dad
did
out
that
of commission. Like we're old now.
I had to sit down.
I've noticed like I'm 37. I had to think about it. 37, and I've noticed that heights screw me up.
We're a bit more gentle, right? Like the things that we did when we were 16, 17, we're like, yeah, let's do that like 10 times. Suddenly
the wooden rides of like Canada Wonderland.
Yeah, Canada's Wonderland.
The wooden roller coasters, I can't take anymore.
Yeah, you get jostled. You're like, what's wrong?
Anyway. Totally. No, Wonderland screws me up. You get the fast pass. You do a couple rides in a row, and I need to take a break. It's like
interesting. But yeah, no, I mean, whenever we go to Florida, I mean, we go enough, but like even for cruises, I know you said you can't do back to back, and we don't have that much time that we can go. But I mean, before a cruise, if I can go do a park, I would love to do a park, right? Like, did you guys go through Port Canaveral? Or did you go all the way down to Fort Lauderdale?
We went down to Miami. Yeah, so like it was a 4-hour drive.
Still a
or
drive,
like 3-hour drive. Yeah.
I know that's a coordinating thing. That's like a little bit of a doozy when it happens like that. Because
you could go out of Port Canaveral.
We did that for the first cruise when Tristan was little, and then it was like half an hour away from Orlando, really. But not many boats go there. And I feel like I want to even the cruise. It's like if I can just like a 4-day cruise, like that's enough for me. If I see a beach, if I see like a day here, like I'm okay for that. It's my mom who's like, nope, 4 days isn't enough. I feel like I'm not even on a cruise. And my mom goes to a ton of cruises. Like this previous year, she went to 3. So I'm like, I just want a little bit of a taste. Like I just want a cruise, a countdown. 4 days is more than enough for me. Like how many beaches can I see, right? Like I like beach, but like I don't, like yay, another beach the following day, right? So when you have like so many pools.
Sorry, we did the 4-night cruise, like 4-night, 5-day, whatever cruise in December. And we only stopped at one island. It was all mainly sailing, and it was just one island. Haiti. We stopped in Haiti.
This past December, just like a month ago.
Oh wow!
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
You went to Labadee, right? Yeah.
Labadee, exactly.
Labadee was their safe spot, and even then, you have like some people trying to sell you.
What ship did you go on this time?
Honestly, I'm not too sure what it was called. It wasn't a very big one. It was big. It was big. It wasn't like the Icon big, but I have to.
The Icon
still
has
big,
like,
but not. As
I'm still watching videos of the Icon, let alone like the next big one. Like,
they were. It was the Icon was great. The going back to Disney though. Sorry, I'll tell you the ship in a second. Why I went on. We went to Epcot, and Epcot they. Independence of the Seas is what it was called. Sorry, so at Epcot they have the Galaxy.
Yes, Guardians of the Galaxy ride.
Guardians of the Galaxy ride.
What song did you have? What song?
You know what?
There's
honestly, I don't remember.
There are 6 different songs, and we didn't
did
realize
it twice,
that.
but I don't remember.
You could do it twice. We could only do it one time because
we went 2 different days.
Oh, I see. Yes, you can only do it once per day,
back.
which is crazy. And so we had September. Like ba-di-da, ba-di-da, da-da-da. Okay, anyways, I don't do songs. September. Anyways, but then my cousin who came along with us,
I know you're talking about. I just don't want to sing it.
Yeah, me too. I tried. But
you can sing it to me after the stream.
Okay. I mean, I could play it, but we might get copyright or whatever, right? But my cousin went like maybe half an hour later because he couldn't get the same time spot. And that's when we realized, what? You didn't have the same song? Because he's like, oh my God, my song was so cool. It was point on. And I was like, yeah, wasn't it the best? And then we started singing together. We're like, different song. We're like, what ride did you go to? And then so we started Googling and learned that there was like 6 different songs that, I guess it's part of like the Guardians of the Galaxy soundtrack, right? Yeah. So it was very, very cool, right? So I would do that again.
Like any experience, unlike any experience I've ever had before.
Yeah.
It was for roller coaster.
And I mean, I thought like the Star Wars ride were already like very phenomenal, right? Like what was it, like the Ride of the Resistance, right?
Oh,
the Resistance one where you're like looking at the track and you're like, there's no track. How are we like on this road or whatever or non-road? But Guardians of the Galaxy was like next level. Like, and I mean, usually when we go to the parks, because we almost go annually, like we don't do all parks at the same time. We kind of choose like, okay, we're gonna do this park this year or 2 parks this year. And Epcot and Animal Kingdom's probably like our least visited ones, just because there's like less
better.
Epcot is getting, but when I was little, Epcot was my favorite. My kids are just bored with all the countries, and to be fair, a lot of them are outdated, right? So I mean, you go to Canada and it's like an outpost.
Yes, it's pretty crazy.
You're like, and we go there like, we're from Canada, and they don't care. Like
Did you do the 360 theater?
Yes,
That's
exactly.
like the big highlight.
It's still the same, right? So I mean, some things have changed, but yeah. No, I want to go back to Disney. Stop talking about Disney.
All right.
I want to go.
We're trying to get Harold on a cruise.
I know.
Oh, I recommend it. A Disney cruise.
2026. Oh, a Disney cruise is like next level too, right? But I know, and yeah, at this point, I feel like our kids are getting too old for that. Like they were happy with the Royal Caribbean, and
yeah, they were.
Oh, that's
yeah.
a lot of
And
fun.
if anything, there's so much to do already.
Were your kids in the kid area in the
on the Icon? Yes.
Yes.
We wish we did it earlier. I waited a few days.
Yeah, Hayden didn't want to leave.
Yeah, he found a bunch of friends.
We gotta go for dinner, and he didn't want to go. So even when we went to Haiti, like when we went out to Labadee, he didn't want to go. We're like, just put me in the kids thing. So he was just on the ship
because he kept telling them there's voodoo.
Yeah, maybe.
So that's cool. So you guys went to the same spot that we went to for sure. Then
we went to Haiti. We went to Puerto.
The first one was they have their own island.
Yeah. So did you guys do the roller coaster?
Tristan did.
Yes.
Tristan did the roller coaster. Yeah. I didn't know there was a roller coaster.
We did that.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. We did that.
There are all these guys trying to sell us stuff, bringing us into
like their artists and stuff. We're like, we don't have any money.
We bought a few things.
Take this.
But I feel like for the next cruise, I feel like we've been going to the east. Like I want to go back to the Eastern Caribbean, like the St. Thomas.
That was all wavy though, unless it was our boat.
That was probably our boat then, right? But maybe it's also wavier because it's like more out ocean.
Our first cruise was in 2006, and I think cruise ships have
changed,
come along,
evolved, gotten huge, and when it's like an island that's floating, it's very very stable, right? I'm dreaming of the nacho bar still. Like, on the cruise ship of anything, So, anyways, should we delve into the next because we are?
Yeah, we'll go into our next segment.
Just so chatty.
Yeah. Share your stories. Share your stories. Share your stories. Weekly recap.
Because we have not shared enough of our stories lately.
So New Year's
countdown. This year was a bit sedate for us. I even had to work. Boo! I'm never gonna do this again. I'm going to be off every every New Year's. Christmas, I'm okay to work because everybody's like jolly, right? Like around work time. But
so for New Year's Eve, we decided to go with Greek food this year.
And again, with the tax exemption, all eat outs are tax free. It's so nuts. If anything, they were interesting because they were a takeout, this Greek place that we go to near our house. And when I got the receipt, it looked like the taxes were in. So they actually had to do a recalc of taxes out. So I guess maybe because they're a family owned.
They didn't know.
No, they knew. They're family owned, but instead of their system having it automatically removed, like most bigger restaurants like the Keg or Moxie's or whatever, they have to do it reverse. So it shows up in their system and then they calculate it out, and then you pay for what you calculate out. So, but we had Greek food because I need to be healthier.
Not a bad idea.
Instead of pizza. We usually get pizza.
I'm a big pizza fan for sure.
Right? Yeah, so how was everybody's countdown?
Good. It was funny. It was Heather. It was up in the air if we were gonna let the kids stay up till midnight, and we weren't originally going to. I was like more for it, but like it was when you have all of them, and it was just kind of getting a little crazy because they're really good at pushing each other up a level, and they just keep going. So that day in particular was a busy day or whatever you want to say.
Already.
And, so we're like, okay, look by 10 o'clock we'll do it. We'll do it at 10 o'clock, and then
the children's countdown.
Exactly. And then around 10 o'clock, we got the little one to bed, and then it just worked out. The other kids stayed up later. And so we did the old school, turn on the TV and watch the New York ball drop.
Ryan Seacrest is still
yeah, exactly.
The Dick Clark / Ryan Seacrest.
It might have been just called Dick Clark still. I'm not too sure.
It is on the guide. Yeah.
Okay. So we threw that on, and maybe just like 5 or 10 minutes before.
Yes.
We didn't watch it at all before.
Yes.
What did you guys do leading up? Because we were watching like old family videos.
Yeah, we're watching our videos, like family videos.
We were watching
that's cool.
We were watching our cruise videos from the year before.
We could have been there again, but we're not. No, I feel like growing up, I had my parents had a lot of pictures of like family albums and things like that. So during the year, I was always like going through family albums, but in this time and space, we don't print out any pictures anymore. Everything's on our phones, so the kids don't really look at any pictures, right? But if anything, we have like home videos or like videos on YouTube.
Yeah,
right. So it's just
Nick's Brick Life.
They just
that's what Hayden.
They point at themselves, and it's crazy. Videos. Like especially when you have kids, it's so dramatic how 5 years ago looked versus now. Or
our youngest, our 10-year-old likes looking at videos of his older brothers when they were younger and making fun of them.
Yes.
That's cute.
And then, and we will say something, oh my God, Tristan's 10 at this age. Look, he's wearing the hoodie you're wearing right now. So it still survived, right? So it's kind of nice. It's like the only, the one time that we actually like go and look through our past, I guess, together, right? And they have such a kick out of it. Like even Tristan was invited to like, go countdown with a bunch of his friends, and he's like, I'll just stay home. I'm like, really?
He's like, Greek food or drinking? And he picked
Greek food. I'm like, all right. I mean, and we were just telling him, like, take an Uber to your friend's house, right? Like, don't take their car and Uber back home. But we're like, all right, But
how about you, Harold? What? How did you guys do countdown?
I think it's become a tradition now for the last 5 years. We always watch like a Star Wars movie.
Oh,
nice. So instead of like either Obi-Wan's Hello There or like the Death Star exploding, I did the Rise of Darth Vader just to commemorate the 25th anniversary? No, 20th anniversary.
Okay.
Revenge of the Sith.
So
we did the whole Filipino thing where you have like 12 round fruits.
Oh, yes. 12 round fruits. My mom was very concerned. No, I didn't, but my mom was very concerned for our auspicious, fortunes, that she prepared us a bowl of like 12 different round fruits. Although I don't know if you can count a banana.
I think you have to explain to Angie what this round fruit
So it's a superstition, Filipino superstition. I don't even know why, but like before on New Year's, you have to have 12 different round fruits. So oranges, mandarins, like apples, kiwi. Kiwi can be circled in a bowl or whatever, but you have to have grapes, right? Like just all rounds, mangosteen.
And this is for good fortune.
Good fortune. You're gonna, bring in the new year with as much luck as possible.
Or 12 different kinds of fruits.
You also do it?
No, he's asking.
No.
12
yes,
is the same.
As much as possible, 12 different kinds of fruits.
Okay.
So like we'll even visit like Asian stores and have like lychee, mangosteen, like I said.
I don't know if I can even name 12 fruits. But
I was about to say the exact same thing.
Burger,
like, at least round
ones.
All around.
Pepperonis round. So we have that, and then one of my mom, she does it for herself. I don't. She also likes to fill containers full of like sugar, salt, and rice grains. So again, everything is full. Like, I mean, like just a container. It doesn't have to be a big container, but like full, and she stacks them.
And you have to wear polka dots, right?
Wear polka dots again, the whole coinage thing. Wear polka dots. So I know my mom has like polka dot socks, polka dot shirts, polka dot underwear, whatever she gets polka dots on. And if you have pockets, fill it with coins, and you have to like shake it. So you're gonna like shake
with it.
I remember when I was little, the thing too, when it was New Year's, you had to jump as high as you can.
Yeah, I was gonna say. Christine and Harry were jumping high.
But that never worked for me.
I mean, you're taller than me, so I mean, it didn't work for me.
Yeah.
And then we keep all the lights on in the house, open up the door to welcome the new year in. And
run around.
We try to sleep after the New Year's, of course, and count down to it too. So, but
that sounds like a blast.
And then, we try, right? But I feel like, what if these traditions fall quieter as we get older, right? Or what will the kids bring with them? But one of our own traditions, Nick and myself, ever since we started dating, is watching a movie on January 1st. Ever since we started dating, so now this is like our 30th.
Our first one was Jerry Maguire.
Yeah. So this is like our 28th year watching a January 1st movie, and now of course. In the theater.
Yeah, we'd go to the theater because everything's closed January 1st except movies, theaters, right? So we'd always we'd go to the movies.
And now, of course, we bring our kids. We bring my mom. We had friends visiting from London, England. We bring them along. Their parents want to come. We're like, everybody.
So we watched Wicked.
We saw Wicked, which was wicked.
It's good. It was really good, actually.
Ooh, nice.
It was very good. It was very good. And so, but that's pretty much the January 1st. Kind of like set, and then hopefully we finish all of the leftovers. I don't know about resolutions, but
we didn't have any leftovers.
We didn't. We were good. We were good. I don't think I've ever gone to Costco to really refill yet.
What did you guys eat with the Star Wars movie, Harold?
So we couldn't find black-eyed peas, which is another one. But we had
we just
ramen because
ramen,
noodles, long life, noodles, long life. Yes.
Yeah. So I had that.
What are these?
But it was kind of funny. We were running around. I had my Darth Vader helmet. And I'm like, oh my god, you can't see.
That's awesome.
Oh, I think I saw it on Instagram.
Yeah, I put on my Instagram story, and then we just played with poppers outside.
Yeah. We didn't see a lot of fireworks. Yeah, no, it was raining in Toronto, so I mean, they had fireworks. They also had fireworks in Mississauga, but usually, like Canada Day, our neighbors would of course have fireworks, but summertime, right? And I guess winter, nobody's really keen on like going outside and popping them, right? Which is honestly what makes us different. Like if you were to ever go to the Philippines, for example, and I didn't grow up there, but we were lucky enough one Christmas over to New Year's to have gone there on vacation, and it was like Christmas and New Year's like I have never ever experienced. And again, it's like another thing to do where they have these big billboard signs that actually warn people about the perils of fireworks. Like it will kill you, like warning, it will deform you, and they have like a horrific picture of a child right? Because they are warning people not to overdo it, and yet the sky is on fire. Like the sky is on fire. I saw a
video of someone flying over, and it was somewhere. I think I saw a couple of them now, but it was crazy. It's like the sky was just lit up everywhere.
And you're thinking, third world country, cost of fireworks, but everybody in every neighborhood has it. It's like a competition. And even during daylight hours, they're already practicing the fireworks. So you can hear all the pops throughout the neighborhood, and you're like, what is going on? And then
but not so much here.
Not so much here, but as it dims down, you'll see all the fireworks go. So, but yeah.
Is there like I always thought that in Canada there was only certain weekends that you were allowed to shoot off fireworks. Like, can you technically shoot off fireworks whenever?
I don't know. I know it's banned in Brampton. Brampton is absolutely banned from, and which is just the suburb north of us, right? Like it's like our neighbor. But I think it got so carried away over pandemic that there is absolutely a ban on them. And then I have a friend who lives right at the Mississauga Brampton border. She's on Brampton, and she's like, yep, right across the street in Mississauga, you can see fireworks. and everything in Brampton is dark because we're not allowed. But you cross this, road. And
I wonder what the fine is.
It's steep. It's very steep.
Is it?
Yeah. So nobody dares do that.
Andrew, you mentioned you went tubing.
Oh yeah.
Was there a lot of snow in your area?
Oh, it's crazy tonight. It was.
You guys are getting it right.
Because we don't have any.
It's Florida.
It was,
what?
Yeah, it's pretty.
I heard there's supposed to be like a storm warning this weekend, like Port Huron, and up to like 3 feet of snow.
Oh,
dang!
What?
I want snow.
That was tonight.
That was tonight.
Yeah.
We are mild here right now. What?
All bundled up. Oh, look at that!
Wow, that is fun. That is fun.
That's a steep hill.
Oh my gosh!
Yeah. I think this is. I'm not sure who this is. One of my kids are about to go down. I think it's Matt. It must be my son. I'm sorry. I don't. It should be going any second.
Oh, look at the snow!
Oh wow!
There he goes.
Oh, so fun. Yeah, we don't have any close hills here.
Wow!
Oh, geez, it's still going.
How far is this from your place?
How do you climb up there?
You climb up there.
There's like a conveyor belt that you can stand on, and it takes you up.
Oh, dang!
Yeah,
I thought you just
it was fancy.
It was pretty cool.
Do you have to pay?
But if you go to Collingwood, it's
yeah.
Okay.
It was like 35. It was like $30 each or something.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. And then you can go for like
that's just by your house, or
2 hours. It was about a 25-minute drive from my house.
Oh, okay.
So it's not too bad. And it was pretty fun. It was kind of one of those last minute spur of the moment type things.
What's the name of that place?
Bowler Mountain. That one's called. It's in London. Byron, technically.
Oh,
it's not.
Well, Collingwood is closer, and they have it. I think by this way.
Is it closer?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I've been to Collingwood like skiing, but that's what I want to try to get my kids. I want to get them into skiing or snowboarding or something, but I'm not very well versed in it either. So it's like
cold weather temperatures, and our sport is also running outdoors, but like we haven't really done much of the other stuff.
But would you think Collingwood would be too busy compared to Bolden?
Oh, maybe, yeah. I mean, you guys are technically 40 minutes from us, right? Yeah, maybe it would be.
It's me to you.
Yeah, like we're 40 minutes.
I'm near London. I'm near London.
Oh, so we're 3 hours away.
No, about 2 hours.
2 hours. 2 hours. Yeah, 2 hours. Yeah.
But yeah, so if I wanted to go anywhere, like I've never gone skiing in Milton. Milton kind of looks like it'd be a cool place. That on the escarpment there, or whatever.
Yeah. Yes. Yeah.
That looks really cool. But I imagine it's really busy.
And
very. I've seen videos of like Whistler and stuff. And
we have friends who buy like season pass already way ahead of time, and they're so seasoned that they'll go like early morning or late, before closing is when they try to avoid tourists, is what they call the rest of us who don't really go.
Yes, exactly. No, I that would be me. I saw people ripping up and down the mountain, and I was thinking like, oh man, I gotta watch out for those people.
Yeah.
Harold, have you ever taken Harry tubing?
No, we were actually supposed to go. Was it 27th? That was the one where? Oh, we have like this mountain range called Wintergreen. It usually snows around this time, but we had to cancel it because my cousin from Ohio came down, and him and Harry's birthday are kind of like a couple days apart. So we wanted to see them because we haven't seen them in like 2 years. But we had it all planned out. We got like the cabin, 2-week reservation, all this stuff.
Oh wow!
Yeah, but maybe next time we'll see.
Hopefully he hasn't even been like just on a kiddie hill.
No, he hasn't.
Yeah.
Not yet.
The only time we had snow was like 2 years ago.
Really? It doesn't snow so much there, eh?
Yeah,
I know we've taken Tristan and Mason to like small hills.
Yes.
Just with like Costco type sleds before. I don't think I've taken Hayden though.
Yeah. Lake Ridge Resort is one. This is where Tibabis went today. Okay. So I'm good. How far is this?
Him and Christine have like all snow gear. Like they're full out ready. And then I was like, where are my snow boots?
Right. Exactly.
I was gonna wear my Doc Martens.
Also, the picture it looked like Andrew was all bundled up in there. So.
I was mismatched like clothes on.
And I know, like when you're like really out, like active, like you're sweating, like it's hot.
Yeah.
It was pretty warm, and it was pretty cool. They had at the very bottom, you probably didn't see it in the picture, but they had a fire going in a little chair area. So that was kind of nice. We didn't stop there till the end before we left, when we were just warmed up a little bit there, took some pictures in front of the fire. Like, all right, let's go.
Yeah. No, that's cool.
One thing that happened this week is Maria almost built her first Lego set of 2025.
What?
She was starting.
I even went and chose from her selection. At first, I chose one set, and it's like, no, not that. I'm like, so I went back down
because she chose one that was like an exclusive bag.
Yeah, he's like, choose whatever you want. I'm like, I want to do this. He's like, no, not that one. I'm like.
Well, so she chose the Harry Potter Cho Chang brickhead.
Yes, and so I was going to do it as I watch Squid Game. So I don't know if you guys are watching Squid Game 2.
I've seen it.
And it's really hard to read the dialogue and
just listen to the English dubs.
But I want to watch it.
No, you have to watch it.
Right?
I watched it twice.
The part 2 already? You already watched it twice?
The other season, I'll do the same thing here. But I'll watch it in English, and then I'll watch it in with the subtitles. And then so I know exactly what's going on. And then
maybe I should watch it again. But I watched it with the English dubs.
What were you really paying attention to?
No, I mean I should watch it again with the original Korean.
Yeah, it just feels so authentic.
I want to hear their voices. I like that idea, but I might not be able to keep up with everything. So now I know what's going on.
You want to see how Thanos really sounds like?
Yeah.
With his rap?
Oh my God.
Does he rap in Korean?
He annoys me so much.
He's like Christine said.
And I realized and I realized for an actor,
That's
a
true.
character to get that feeling out of a viewer, they're doing a great job. But I'm just like, he gets on the screen and I don't know what it is about him. I'm just like,
so did you guys finish all 7 episodes?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I'm only at episode 5. I tried.
Oh man,
I'm still behind on.
I like it. I like how they have different games.
We want to do stuff at work.
More.
Like we want to do some of these games at work. I know we're in healthcare, but like we're about to vote on I guess a contract agreement with our union. And so one of the things we're saying is we should print X's and O's to see who would like for this agreement, this contract or not, right? So that was one joke. And another one is we want to make a huge piggy bank in one of our offices and fill it with our potential retro money that might come to us. Like have it hanging.
So 001, he's the brother, right? Of the guy searching.
Yeah, the cop.
From the first movie, he's like the brother.
Yes, I know.
And he's a former winner too, right?
Yeah.
Like he's won it before.
Yeah. Because we know who he is, and because I just finished episode 4, and they just did the 5 team, that episode where they're like a team of 5, and they have all the different.
Eh?
Is that the one with
music and stuff?
They go around in a circle.
Oh yeah, that was fun.
There's like different. I was so nervous. I was so nervous.
Yeah, I was getting anxious. Like, oh my god.
Oh, the one where they're like
like this exactly, and then they have to perform individual games. And
they had like hacky sack.
You just feel so nervous for each one.
Did you see the ones with the women? They were like doing the whole jacks.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
How does someone have all that hand? That's AI. That's like no way that I could like bounce someone.
Well, that's them actually doing it too.
Yes.
We have to ask like any of our Korean friends if that's an actual game.
And I know we're like talking about this, so spoilers to all the people who are watching
spoiler talk.
Squid Games and stuff like that. But I just feel like it was so brutal when like the first group of people who didn't make it were just eliminated right there at the spot, like in front of everyone. Like I can't remember how it was like when they were eating the cookies.
The cookies.
Right? Where they just shot in place. Like if they didn't finish it, they were just shot in place as well.
If they didn't finish
the cookies, like in season 1, the cookie, and then if they don't finish it, you were just shot in place, I guess.
Yeah, or if you break it.
This one, everybody's like watching you. A set of 5 get like just mowed down.
That was cool how they're like cheering everyone.
Yes,
I was
nothing like teamwork, team building.
But it is an advantage for later on because they get to see all the mistakes.
Strategy, exactly right.
Like the first groups are like guinea pigs. They don't even know what strategy.
Even like one thing that was pointed out, right? Like if you walk backwards, like if you didn't hit your stone and then you just walk backwards, you're saving time, for example, right? So
I don't want to. I guess it's okay to
spoil
it, but like
it's okay. Spoiler talk.
One thing I don't want to say disappointed, but I was expecting that didn't happen. With the games, at least. I don't know. I can say it, right? It's okay. I'm just going to talk about the games, right?
Yeah, I'm going to forget by tomorrow.
Yeah. No, like, you know how like there'd be like team up, and then you team up with somebody, but then you're playing against that person. You know what I mean? Like that's what I thought was going to happen, where like their little group that they're going to be like, okay, let's team
like
up.
in season 1.
And then you're really going to eliminate each other.
That's what they did in
I was worried about that. Like I thought he was going to say, hey, we might not want to group up for this one or something. Like I thought that was going to happen, but
I was going to go back to the fact that 001, because we know he's a villain, right? Technically, like every time he was trying to insinuate himself with the main character, I was just like on alert. Like my body was like, oh my god, he's gonna do something to like.
But they made it so like you're like cheering for him, like you like him.
Yes, they did.
I'm still suspicious that he is bad.
I kept forgetting he was bad.
So I've been reading a lot of like theories on the show too, because if you remember in season 1, the brothers, they never knew their father, right?
Okay.
So,
you think the old man was his father?
Yes, because in season 1, when they were like getting food, I think it was like the little biscuit thing and the milk, and the main character, I forgot his name, Jihan, was like, "Oh, I don't drink white milk." 001 from season 1 was like, "Oh, you're like my son."
Oh,
and then if you notice, 001 in this was like, "I don't drink white milk either. I drink chocolate.
Oh, I didn't catch that.
Oh,
okay.
And I was like, what?
That's possible.
That makes. And then
maybe because you watched the Korean version, you got that. No, I'm joking.
No, I mean I didn't catch it the first time until I watched like I was reading a fan theory about like what if 001 from the first season was the father of the two brothers, because they keep like little hints throughout the episode. I think like the discussion with the mother and the son in season 2, and then the milk thing. Like, why would they add the milk like details in there if it doesn't?
Yeah. Maybe season 3 they'll do some sort of reveal. Another reveal.
I'm excited. I was like, oh dang. But yeah, it's so funny that Maria and Christine both didn't like Thanos.
And then you know how
I don't like Thanos's little lackey even more though. Like
so apparently the long hair. All of his stuff is non-scripted.
What was that?
Like his like I guess emotes or like the way he's acting is non-scripted.
Oh.
I don't know how much
he's ad-libbing.
the scenes. Yeah. Because there's like he threw like little hints of like when he was in Big Bang. Like at first I was like, what? And I had to rewatch it again. I was like, oh yeah, he's singing Bang Bang Bang. Bang Bang Bang. During the round.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, he's on drugs.
Interesting how they confiscated, everything that they have, right? Putting them in those uniforms. Why did they confiscate his cross?
Maybe they wanted him to be high.
That's interesting. That's a good call. Because that could be a weapon or something.
Yeah, you could totally. He could kill himself.
But then they want weapons in there. Like
they're
giving him
that
too.
Like, oh.
They want the drama.
But. Or I know. I feel like I'm so critical of the show now because I watched season 1, and we have more opinions, of course, on how the show is in general. But even green light, red light, how main character is like giving warnings to them, like don't move. Like I would shoot him. Like no, let these people play. I mean, I wouldn't shoot him. I mean,
give him a little nudge.
But I think he was moving too. He kept like shaking.
He was moving. Like you can see that he's moving and yelling, but like. Everybody could hear that he's giving, even 001 watching from his whiskeyed den of comfort.
Yeah, he wasn't
right. He could say, "Eliminate him." He is just.
Yeah. He wasn't in red light, green light, right? 001.
No, he wasn't.
I don't believe he was.
He wasn't.
I don't believe so.
He snuck in later on somehow. Probably when they were walking in their rooms.
Yeah, I'm also familiar with Old Man who voted 0, like a circle, like he's the one.
Oh yeah, we don't like him. The
like him.
30 million or $30 billion in debt.
The greedy guy.
Yeah, and then he was angry. How dare you get us killed? I'm like, you voted 0. You got yourself.
I don't like the shaman either.
Oh, she's just odd.
Oh my gosh, she always plays a character like that too.
Oh, is she a known actress?
I'm sure a lot of them are known.
So
right?
her and the recruiter guy, they were both in Train to Busan.
Oh.
I don't know Train to Busan.
Oh, you need to watch Train to Busan.
Is that a good one? Is that on Netflix?
If you like zombies?
It was on Netflix, I think, or Prime.
There, Nick is making a note now.
Check that. Train to Busan.
How do you spell that?
Busan.
Train?
Yeah, Train. Yeah. It's really good. I like it.
To Busan.
I'm gonna watch that this weekend too.
Okay, fine.
We watched another movie. It was on, I think, in Netflix. Carry On. You liked it, right?
Yeah,
I watched that.
Oh yeah, I watched that.
You see that
too?
Yeah,
I liked it.
That was like, I feel close to
like
Speed.
Yes, kind of like Speed.
Right? Like if he was Keanu Reeves and I was like 17 years old, I'd watch it like 10 times in the theater, which I did with Speed.
I like Jason because I watched Ozark. I like Jason Bateman.
Oh,
he has like a good voice.
Good creepy character there, right?
Yeah. That was he's a bad guy even in Carry On, but then you don't hate him.
Yes.
Because of the way he has like the way he talks.
No, it's because you have this perception of him that he's Jason Bateman and you have happy memories of him growing up. So you're like, how could you be villain? I like you, villain.
Hogan's Family.
Right?
So
I think it's part of that. Yeah.
He plays a pretty good jerk.
He does.
Yeah,
he really does.
He does play a good jerk.
Right?
Yeah. He's in some of those like comedies that are like
Anyan,
horrible bosses or something.
Anyan, come over here.
That's right. No, that was a good one. I enjoyed that one too.
Yeah, I've been watching a lot of anime. I started watching Kaiju number 8. That one's pretty cool. It's about like this Japanese special defense force that like fights big monsters.
Oh, I feel like Mason's watching that one
right now.
Yeah.
It's like one of the trendy like anime shows right now.
Speaking of, well, this goes with anime technically. So Christmas, big fan of Lord of the Rings. When the first 3 movies came out, it was Christmas time. Every Christmas, my family and I would go to the movie theater and we'd watch the Lord of the Rings movie. Not Christmas Day, but like
around that time
or after. Exactly.
For sure.
So that was kind of a tradition. So this year we were looking at, my son and I were trying to find a movie, and we saw that they had that Lord of the Rings Battle of the Rohirrim in theaters, and it's like an anime style film. And anyway, so we went and saw it, and it was cool. So we have like a picture with like Lord of the Rings in the background in the theater, and I don't have it built, but we went to the theater again today, and I bought one of those. You know how they have special like
did you get the hammer?
Things? We got the hammer, so I haven't built it yet, but it's upstairs.
It's fun.
And so it's like
I have to build it.
Yeah. It comes in a box, and it's
okay.
It is
but basically it's a popcorn thing, right?
Oh, you buy that at the movie theater?
Yeah.
Okay,
we went to the theater today, and I didn't see it when we went originally to the theater. They didn't have them, but they had them today. And the funny thing was, they weren't even playing that movie at that theater. It's only in select theaters. It's not in every theater in our area, at least. So, anyways, I bought it. I had to have the hammer.
Oh, sick. Yeah, I want that.
But it's upstairs. Yeah.
Are we gonna go into our next segment?
Yeah. Wow.
Oh,
the time is just going so quickly.
Which is
it's time for show and tell.
Time for show and tell. Let me set it up. No, that's wrong one.
Oh, actually, I don't have my show and tell.
You have show and tell, Andrew?
Does he?
Oh, he has lots of things to show.
He was already showing and telling.
Yeah.
All right, show and tell. What do you got?
I am keeping things simple. I mean, not that I have any firm New Year's resolution to spend less, but I feel like I need to really hone in on what I have to spend. And yes, books. But this is again part of my Everyman Library collection, and this came out in 2024. And this, I think, oh look, it's all bent. So sad.
Oh no.
I know, and I feel like this completes.
What book is this?
Alexander Pushkin. He is a Russian poet, maybe one of the best author and this is just a collection of his novels, tales and adventures, complete prose. And there's usually 5 to 7 of these books that come out every year. My shelf is getting really full after many years of collecting them. But I thought I would just really, this year I'm going to hone into just books, pens, and inks. Okay. Where's the Lego? I don't know. That's on your
I have that covered.
You have that covered. Darn it. But yeah, less books, but more books. Focus books. That's my only show and tell.
Is that your only show and tell?
Yeah. See, simple, straightforward.
No, I have a lot.
Yeah.
All right, perfect.
This is why the universe puts us together. It's like we have to save more, Nick. All right, we're saving more for Lego.
You gonna grab something? All right, you get something.
Well, I got something here. Throw me out here. I found my stuff that I got from BBG Forge. I'll share with you guys.
Oh, okay. That's fun.
When we go to the next convention, I got some badges to give out.
Nice.
So
Black
that was one of them. Nice. I also have. So when you like somebody's build, you usually build a token usually or something like that.
What token did you
got some tokens to give out
here.
Oh
yes, nice.
Oh, the brand,
yeah.
Oh, nice. The trophies?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. So
tokens, I like you.
Oh, I got another one too. Got it in yellow. So we got 3 different colors here.
Oh, nice. You're all about the branding. You have like the branding.
And then I have a bunch of these torsos. Say Brick and Brewed, and got the logo on it there. So
is it the brick on the back, Brick and Brewed on the front?
Yeah. So it's there's one there, and then flip around, Brick and Brewed on the back. It's like a hoodie as well. And so I don't have one that actually says Brick and Brewed on the back, but I have one that's a hoodie that's like that, kind of like that. So that will be I might make that into a gift of purchase at some point, maybe at a certain threshold. If someone spends a certain amount, I'll give some minifigures out with that. But my plan would be to give them out at shows and stuff here and there. And that's what I have at this exact moment. I had that urge to run upstairs and go make that hammer so I could show the hammer.
Oh, get the hammer. I'll put it on Harold. You can get the hammer.
Right. 1 second. I'll be right back.
So I did some building.
I see.
You did?
Yeah, so I built the. I know a lot of people don't like the.
I really tried to build, but I.
Oh, is that the new one or is that the old one?
No, this is the old one. This is the invisible hand.
Yes.
Yeah.
No, because they have the new one that's also that same color, but it doesn't have, I guess, the fin on the top. The one that looks like we said it looks like.
Oh, you're talking about the Mon Calamari chip.
Yeah, that one.
I don't know why that one's $60. That's crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the one that just came out yesterday. Or
yeah. I'll probably get those if they go on sale. But definitely want the acclimator. But yeah, I enjoyed these sets. They're pretty easy just to display around my office or whatnot.
Yes.
So the only thing, not really the only thing, my January 1st purchases. So I bought 2 sets. I went out. I went to Barnes & Noble though.
Oh, so lucky. Yeah. You got to Barnes & Noble on January 1st. So all stores are open January 1st?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's US.
What?
Yeah.
Wow.
Consumerism.
Capitalism. Okay, cool.
But yeah, so I bought the creator set.
All right. What are you going to make?
Actually,
the dragon?
Of course. I actually want to make this in
Did you get 2 of this or?
No, I mean creator doesn't really have like special pieces. I don't
Is
think
that
so.
a new 2025 set?
25.
Oh, yeah. You didn't know about the set?
No, I don't remember that.
I
don't remember
news
that you can use.
Next segment, isn't it?
There's just so many Lego that's come out.
There is. Like somebody calculated, I think it's like $6,000 if you want to get everything.
Oh, that's it?
Well, Andrew said it was 170. Did he say 170 sets?
Yeah.
160 sets. It's a lot.
But
on day one?
January 1st.
On just January 1st.
Yes.
Oh.
I did buy
you got it.
Oh, the ornithopter. I can't say that word.
Yeah, I've been waiting.
Why? Where are you gonna put this?
I just want the minifigures.
This is the first set he's gonna have hang on the ceiling.
I don't know. You keep hoping.
I'm hoping you can build that it's not so spread. Do you have this set, Andrew? The Dune set?
Ornithopter.
Yes, I do. I love it a lot. And I've actually just recently. Yeah, I gotta build it.
Yeah, I'm gonna build it.
Oh.
Where did you display it, Andrew?
I have it. I have I got a display in my other room here. I have like 3 bookshelves and like I figure out how to put this together. And it's on there. Like it has its own shelf that it's on, and it has a light above it. I have like similar to your setup behind you in a sense. But here we go. So this is
ooh, that's fun.
Here it is here.
I'm just gonna quickly look and see
the
big hammer.
So this is
what's the material?
Plastic?
Plastic, yeah. So you're supposed to be here it is here.
That's awesome.
Wow.
So you put your popcorn in here.
Oh my gosh.
Wait, so what movie do you have to watch to get this?
You can just buy it. You don't have to watch the movie.
You mean we could have gotten it
Lord
for
of the
Wicked?
Rings. You could have bought it for Wicked.
They had the animation.
That's what I was saying. It's called Lord of the Rings Battle of the Rohirrim, and it's like an anime.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
so
the anime adaptation.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, they sold out here. I'm like, oh.
Really?
But it's the same story, or is it a different Lord of the Rings?
Like
I think it's a different story.
It might be.
It's like a prequel, right?
It's a prequel. It might be
prequel, like before
hundreds of years or thousands of years.
Yeah.
Is it before Ring of Power?
Ooh.
Or after Ring of Power? Or we don't know.
I'd say it's after. I think it's after Ring of Power.
Because Ring of Power is when they make the rings.
because
oh yeah, you're right. Yeah, it's super.
The Rohirrim, they're because they reference the rings in this, but it's not a big thing. They just make reference of it. But
so it's after.
Yeah, so it's after. Who's Lee? Is it Christopher Lee?
Christopher Lee.
Sauron. He has a small cameo in it.
Oh, that's cool.
Wait, I thought Christopher Lee died.
I know.
This is before. This is before Lord of the Rings. This is after Power of the Rings.
Cameo.
Yeah. Sorry, Sauron. Yeah. So
that's like wait.
It was the character's cameo, not the actor's.
Yeah.
Not the actor.
So honestly, I thought it was his voice though. Not that I know he's passed, but
maybe they recycled his voice. They do that.
Maybe he did it before. Maybe. I really don't know. This might have been years before. I really don't know. But I'm just gonna hold this the rest of the.
That looks cool. That's cool.
This is Helm Hammerhand's hammer, and he is the guy.
One of the dwarves.
Helm's Deep is named after.
Helm's Deep. Okay. So, yeah, I remember that reference in Ring of Power.
So that's awesome.
Yeah, so it's pretty big.
Is this a new set too, Harold? The Sanctum Sanctorum?
Yeah, this is the Sanctum Sanctorum.
But is it a new set? Did you just build it recently?
Yeah.
What do you think?
That's awesome.
I like it. I saw Bricks and Minifigs, and I was like, I need to get that set.
Oh, so you just bought it recently at Bricks and Minifigs?
I just bought it at Bricks and Minifigs. Like, I traded in a whole bunch of random minifigs I had.
Mm-hmm.
So they're like, oh yeah, so you have $200 in credit, and I'm like, what?
Oh wow.
Yeah. So when I looked it up, some of my Nexo Knight figs were money.
Oh, I bet.
Do you remember the Whipperella?
No.
So she came in these. I think they were $10 little packs, kind of like the Ninjago spinners.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, she was selling for $35.
Wow.
She's a bad a villain.
Whipperella sounds like a villain.
Like bad guy.
Whipperella. Okay.
Yeah, Whipperella. I was like, who is?
What about the actual knights? Are the actual knights selling?
No, I sold all the I think there was season 3, the Thunder bad guys.
Okay.
Yeah. I had they didn't spark joy in me, so
no, it needs to be very joy sparking. Yeah, otherwise maybe that's another thing we can put a piece in 2025 purchases, sparking more joy. It's just Nick is so joyful. Nick is just too joyful.
I know. I need to look at my figures again. I was like,
yeah,
what doesn't spark joy anymore?
Okay, we're gonna watch some of Nick's joyfulness right now.
Oh,
I'm surprised by some of his joyfulness. Actually,
I got it for the figures.
It's all about the figures.
So I did some space building.
It's a theme.
Space?
I did some space building.
Oh, not that space.
So the first set is the Lego City space station.
What up? This is Lego City?
Yeah. I don't know.
Nick?
But I wanted the figures.
Building Lego City?
I have no comment.
I got it after we got TJ on.
Thanks,
wow, we could be building Lego City together.
What?
There's
Harold. His set right here. You're missing out.
So this comes with a bunch of these little modular pods.
Yes.
So I think this is the bedroom.
The garden pod.
And then we have the kitchen.
Kitchen, nice.
Where they eat.
Mm-hmm.
And then we have.
There's a growing. Do you see the garden one? I like the garden one.
Oops.
Oh,
yeah.
You need this.
I think this one is the lab.
Lego City Space.
Yeah. It is nice. It is nicely designed for sure.
Then they have. I guess this is where the tools are.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But I like this ring. It's very sturdy. This.
Yeah.
Are you going to hang it where else? Harold's going to ask you?
No, I'm going to take it apart. But I don't know what I can do with these ring pieces, though. They're cool. You get 8 of them. You get 8 of these ring pieces.
I know what you could do. You could hang out some fishing line
Mm-hmm.
But there's some
wire and then like puts in the ceiling.
So with this set, you get the blue spaceman, you get the green, you get the yellow, and then the exclusive dark green. So this is the only set where you get exclusive dark green. So, and then the next set is this one, which I kind of showed last week when Harold was zooming around.
Oh yes, we were playing with it.
He was zooming around his software.
I just didn't have the maneuvering.
So this one comes with the exclusive dark blue.
The
dark blue spaceman.
What is that base he's on? Like that.
Oh, it's like an alien. It's like an
so
alien.
colorful.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah. But yeah, these space guys are gonna go in my.
Oh, that's awesome.
I have all the colored space guys, but then these guys that have like a new.
Oh my god.
Torso.
I didn't even realize the space people move that way.
There's like other space.
I didn't even realize there's a Canadian flag in the background.
Oh yeah, it's for Canada.
Yeah.
For the Canadian space program.
Yeah.
And then these are like the space. But yeah, I'm gonna set up these. I might keep this ship though.
Yeah, ship is nice. I have 4 of them.
And then the last set
is I need that set.
Is this one?
Oh man, I didn't even see. That's a set.
Yeah.
Yeah. So this set comes together. This is. I forgot the name of.
It's not City. Is it still City?
It is still City.
It is a City. Yeah.
Oh.
So you also get another spaceship.
I'm so confused.
So this is another spaceship, which is also cool. It's a bit
like the rovers.
chubbier, and it comes with like a blast off.
Yeah, launch pad.
A launch pad.
Yeah, I'm waiting for that set to hit clearance. Yeah, right now Walmart. I've been tracking my Walmarts near me. I'm thinking this is gonna hit $80 pretty soon.
I got these at Toys R Us. I think they had the 30% off, no tax.
No tax. So it's like 30%.
And so this one comes with the exclusive gold.
Yeah, the general guy.
So this is the gold spaceman. And then just the other. They come with these cool also armor.
Mm-hmm.
So similar to like I guess the knights, you can have different space guys, like Harold sometimes says, where you can have with armor or without armor because the torso also has like the emblem, or you can have the emblem with the armor. So
are these your first city sets?
I think the first that I bought, because other city sets I got for like free. But I picked up one other city set that I got just for this guy.
Oh, nice. Me too.
I got that one for that.
Just for the cop.
Yeah.
So
I don't even know where that is now. Actually, we definitely made it, and I don't know where that is. I think I do know where it is.
With my police army, because I have a police army. So
that's what I was like surprised. I was like, Nick never buys city sets.
No,
what is this?
Because there's got to be a reason for me to get it.
Yeah,
and the reason was for the space guys.
So
I'm gonna park these out, but I might keep these ships though.
Because he likes doing this.
Adjuster City.
No, it's not a city. It's like space. So
I know. But I'm just saying, it's like they're gonna utilize the table to.
This is the most space I have seen in one go. I don't even know where Nick is. I don't even know where the modular is.
I have space like here up here. Like I think Andrew has the same thing, where he has his space up there. I saw on his.
There's above.
Where's your space?
Oh, that's funny.
Yeah, up there.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. All right. So that's my show and tell.
You're out of this world.
You're big. Okay, we're gonna go into our last segment.
I'm gonna mark
this day.
You're gonna mark this the city.
The city space.
City sets.
City and space.
And I built it.
When he came home, he came home literally like the first day of tax exempt. I'm like,
I know. I got stuff on tax exempt. I think on day 1,
Right away.
and then day 2,
Yeah.
and then day 3.
That's cool.
And Merry Christmas.
Can't wait to build mine.
But you have a lot of them, or is that just TJ that has a lot of the space ones?
Oh no, I do have 2 of these sets.
Andrew, have you picked up any of these space Lego City Space? No.
No, but the minifigures are pretty interesting. After you're showing me there.
Hopefully, I didn't
recommend
enable
it.
any. I didn't enable anything.
Yeah,
Encourage,
we'll see.
inspire.
Okay, last segment, which is
It's time for news you can use.
news that you can use. Thanks to Alan the Brick Fan.
January 3rd, 2025.
January 3rd.
Nick builds
Alright.
Lego City.
It's the year of 2025. Lego City. All right. I'm not even sure if there's a lot of news,
I know it's only the first couple of days of this year,
but
right?
we will see.
And Alan might be on vacation.
We'll see what
Yeah,
Alan
I
has.
wanna be on vacation. I know what the big news. It's the new March.
All right. News that you can use thanks to Alan the Brick Fan. And
It's
this-
showing us
Alan.
some
Happy New
workout
Year.
clothes. I don't know if you
Lululemon.
started your workout clothes, but Nick
50%
and I,
off. All right.
Nick and I started our
really?
Mad Muscle.
Lego Icons Corner Kiosk is sold out in the US.
Yeah.
So we're only on the 3rd day of the new year, but Lego
Icons
Icons Corner
Corner
Kiosk is officially
Kiosk.
sold out online.
And this is.
It was supposed to be available until January 7th. So this is what you would get
I
if you get
see.
the Tudor Corner.
Did you get it?
Yeah.
Mm.
Both me and Angie.
Okay.
So the best chance you have now is to go to your local Lego store.
Mm-hmm.
You could also, if you get the Tudor Corner, you can also get the Lucky Knots. So we got the Lucky Knots. I didn't get the Creator 3-in-1. They said it wasn't.
Neither did
I
I.
I think you have to order something out, like a different type of set to get
Mhm.
I
that.
think it's like City and Friends.
Yeah, probably something like that. Oh, this is Harold Softy. Lego Fortnite sets available on Amazon.
Yeah, I saw them at my Target now. I'm like,
You got this already, though, right?
bonus
Yeah.
digital item? Get out of
That's
here.
interesting.
What digital item? Oh, bonus digital item.
Mm-hmm.
But we don't play the game. But Harold does.
What? I play the game.
So what's it say here? The Lego shop still has a couple sets on back order. If you're looking to get any promotions. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I want to know what these promotions are now.
Did you get this one, Harold? The burger?
Not yet.
I didn't.
Might be
Did you get any Fortnite sets, Andrew?
Yeah, I got the bus.
You got the
Only
bus?
the bus so far.
Are you gonna
built it
get
right
Peely
away?
Bone?
That was pretty cool, but it's just been sitting in like the other room. It's just been kind of out of the way.
Mm.
I like this Peely Bones the way it looks. I really don't know much about Fortnite. I know, I played it, and like my son plays it occasionally. But it's I don't know. Like I could see myself getting that Peely Bone if it was on sale sometime.
Yes, that's very.
But I like obviously I have lots of Lego behind me. I'm starting to realize, like, obviously, like I always knew I could never have every Lego set, but like a part of me was kind of like, okay, I'm gonna get a lot of them as much as I can for the most part. But now I'm rethinking that I might try to not get all of the smaller sets necessarily now, and try to just focus if I want the bigger sets,
The big guys.
and then my city I'm not getting rid of. I'm going to focus on the city, so I'll still have to buy like smaller sets here and there, but I'm gonna try to resist the urge to try to get them all or whatever, like which I know I can't. It's not feasible. Like he just said, Harold said earlier, it's like 170 sets, $6,000.
Yeah.
Like I don't need all of them. But
you can get a giant Peely Bone attacking your city with a
that'd be
llama.
pretty cool. That'd be pretty cool.
Lego Ideas Modular Archer Workshop achieves 10,000 supporters.
Nice.
Okay.
What is that called? What's the
The
term
Archer
for it?
Workshop.
Like the Forcemen, or
These are the
No,
Forcemen.
it's a place that they make arrows in.
oh,
Armory?
No, not
This
armor.
this reminds me of you guys
that's
ever
cool.
play Age of Empires?
Yeah.
Like where you get
Bell
like the
shape?
archers like thing, you just make a bunch of like those type of buildings, or like you know what I mean? Like it would look something like that.
What piece is
Bunch of
this? The
archers.
big eggs.
I was gonna say, I was like, they have
I don't
the
They look like
I don't recognize
they
these.
look like a candy. What's this
Oh,
candy?
It looks like
Mentos.
Mentos.
Mentos. Thank you. That's exactly what I thought.
Maybe they just stuck Mentos in there.
I mean, maybe.
That'd be
Was there
hilarious.
AirPods in there?
Yeah.
Lego Ideas Bob Burgers achieved 10,000
That's
supporters.
always been like.
I don't
it hits
watch Bob Burgers.
support.
The
Me
faces
either, I was
make
just
it
thinking
look
that.
not like Lego now.
It's got a big following, I believe.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
I've seen lots of mocks of Bob's Burgers, Bob's Builders, Bob's Burgers.
Yeah, Fick and Bricks has a Bob's
Oh,
Burger.
he does. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
right.
See,
Lego
Easter eggs or Easter sets are being revealed.
2025 sets
That's
revealed.
cool.
Easter. Is this a face?
No, I think
like
it's,
a face.
it's Easter egg design. Like, you know, when they paint some
This
sort
looks
of,
like the lips.
It does.
And these are the
It
eyes.
does.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
kissy face.
if the lips were
Like a
pink,
kissy
it's,
face.
like this one doesn't look more like a face. That kind of
This
looks like a face
looks
too.
a kissy face too.
Yeah, it does actually. It does.
Oh, this is weird. Easter bunny and chick egg hunt.
That is weird.
Look at this crazy tree.
That's cute.
Oh, look, he has a net. He's gonna catch the Easter bunny.
Those things, they're scary little hands, or like T-Rex hands.
Oh yeah, they do look like T-Rex hands.
Me.
Decorative Easter egg. Oh, this is the one we saw.
Uh-huh.
I guess
Kissy Easter eggs.
for people who like, oh, dots are gone, you still get some dots pieces.
Oh, what's
here.
there? The Russian eggs.
Oh yeah,
This the
with the
oh
little
my
girl.
god, what are they
Little
called now?
girls.
Like stacking eggs.
Mhm.
There's
Yeah.
another word for them.
Oh, I didn't see this. 3 Lego Disney brickheads revealed. So we get Eeyore.
Wait, is that his tummy?
Oh, that's cute.
Does he have a hole?
Where?
This is a hole.
I think it's
Where?
because they're
Oh,
trying
I
to.
guess his legs.
His legs.
His legs, and he's like outward, as opposed to like
Yeah.
he's sitting. He's
Yeah.
sitting.
Yeah,
Is
his
that what I'm
usual
okay.
sitting pose.
Okay.
Oh, I've never seen Disney Winnie the Pooh. Or is the Winnie the Pooh
Always been
icon-
Disney. Oh yeah, it
icon?
has.
No, I mean like just the Winnie the Pooh logo like that. I don't remember.
Oh.
Oh,
Dumbo.
Hmm.
sorry, it just popped in my head there. The that Easter egg. It looks like a Fabergé egg. I think it was.
Yeah.
That
Oh,
that's
is that what it's called?
Yeah.
Something
The
like that.
Russian?
I can't say it. I forget what it's called. Something like that.
Fabergé eggs.
Like
Fabergé.
something like yeah. there you
Fabergé,
go.
yes. Fabergé eggs are, but they're not stacking eggs. They're just like really highly porcelain,
Mhm.
very
Yeah,
highly
porcelain ones.
eggs. Very expensive.
I like this
Like
one.
yeah.
I like
like
the
his-
big ears.
Well, that is what Dumbo is about.
I know, but I like and the trunk is cute.
It's
Remember
a good portion.
Needs to watch his
Definitely.
Disney movies again.
This looks like this looks better than Jerry from Tom and Jerry. Looks more like an elephant.
Yes,
Your-
compared to some of the brickheads, like they don't 100% look like the characters are supposed to be. I mean, like they look as good
Oh,
as they
Red
can be in
Panda.
brickhead form, but
Yeah,
that one looks
yeah.
good too. But like
This one
that
looks good too.
Dumbo looked really good.
Yes.
Turning red.
I guess the
You know,
Dumbo one looks really iconic,
that?
right? And like Dumbo's around for years. And
I didn't
years.
know the name is Malin.
Melee.
I like that movie because it's like based in Toronto.
Yes.
that's really
like you
neat.
can see
Oh.
like
About it.
Skydome when it was Skydome.
Here's the IRL
Yeah.
photo. Looks a bit different. though.
Yeah,
Even
different
the color, this
shade.
looks
It's
more orange.
Agree.
This
Umber.
is
Burnt
like a
umber.
red. It's a little off.
Okay.
Yeah, I was like,
Yeah.
Lego already mixed that orange color in Lego Space.
Yes, they definitely do.
They do. It's right there.
Mm.
In the alien.
Yeah, I built those.
Oh, look at the tail.
Ooh, it's
But
like a
maybe not in all the pieces that they require. It might not be in all the colors.
Yeah,
maybe.
That's true. That's
I
true.
guess.
Yeah. Lego
Ninjago.
Ninjago March 2025 sets reveal.
Yeah.
So is there going to be a big one in this set?
Yeah,
so
there it
Arc
is.
Dragon of Focus.
Mhm.
What are the
I'm not-
minifigures here?
Very keen on
Lots.
This one though.
No.
I'm trying.
I don't know. I think it's like just
Is
the
it too
color.
busy?
It looks busy. I was gonna
Looks
say
too
it looks
busy.
busy.
A lot of minifigures.
Oh, I'm trying to even find where the neck was. I'm like, where's the head and the
Oh,
neck?
here,
Like
neck.
it's really hard to.
I'm really
Yeah, a lot of
excited for
minifigs.
this line though. I've seen the minifig.
8.
And you get a spinner, or someone spinning.
Yeah, the little spin jitsu thing.
How many spinners do we have, Nick?
Thunder Fang Dragon of Chaos.
Yeah,
Busy.
I have to mod this. The body's too skinny for me.
The torso,
Yeah,
yeah.
the torso's
I
too
need a
skinny.
chunky
It looks
boy.
more. It looks very reptilian.
Yeah, but it looks cool. I like the design of it.
But skinny.
I might actually, I might buy 2 of those maybe.
All right.
he likes
Now
it
that
so
I've
much.
seen that, I want them to make a Lord of the Rings Balrog finally. Like,
Oh, I know, right?
Oh, they haven't. They only made a brick out of it.
Yes.
yeah. Well, maybe eventually they will.
That's the rumor, isn't it? Like Gandalf versus the Balrog is supposed to.
You know what? Now that I said, yeah, you're right. I believe that that's not why I said it, but yes, I do believe I heard. Maybe subconsciously I remembered that, but yeah, now that I have heard that. So hopefully, it's like that.
Here are some of the 170 sets for 2025 now available. Blacktron. Are you guys gonna get this set? The Blacktron
When it
set?
goes on sale again.
Oh, like the Galaxy Explorer went on sale.
That might be a set that I end up passing on. I do have the Galaxy Explorer though. But I think this came out in '87. I was born in '87. My brother never had it, so I don't have any nostalgia to it necessarily. So I feel like that might be. But if it's on sale, I could see my arm being twisted. But right now, I'm not seeing that in our collection necessarily.
This came with the gift with purchase. I was also about it. I'm like, but it's free. I'm like, okay, I'll take it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't feel opening mine. Mine will be on my website at some point.
And here's the toucan. We didn't get the toucan.
Yeah.
Animal Crossing. Harold's excited about these guys.
Yeah, I have to contact maybe James to see if he could
The
pick
Japanese
up the
version?
Japanese versions.
Oh.
So there's 3 that came out. 3 new ones.
Yeah.
This is the one that sold out everywhere. The
Yeah,
love.
that's wild.
Yeah.
I'm surprised.
BJ's had that for $10 cheaper too.
No, but it's very iconic, right? Like it's a very
is.
very. If anything, I know it's I'm a little bit off. I could be very very wrong, but the O feels like it's too tilted. I feel like the O needs to be about 7 degrees upward.
Oh, it's tilted too much.
It's tilted so much. Yeah, I just feel I don't know. I have a very measuring mind here. It feels off.
Here's the
Tom.
cat and the bear.
And Jerry
the bear.
City.
Oh yeah, all the F1 stuff.
Ooh,
came
donut
out.
truck.
Yeah, another one that sold out really fast was the truck, semi truck.
Oh.
Yeah.
Really?
What's the
That
semi
one sold
truck?
out fast too. I was like, wow. Because I went on the Lego website maybe 15 minutes after midnight, and the love sign was sold out. And yeah, I think the truck. Yeah, but there's
that's
no
it
way.
right there. I wanted to get
this
sorry
is
that
Harold's
that
set.
derby one, but they didn't have it. At
Oh,
the store when I was there.
This one?
Oh.
They sold out of this?
No, that they didn't have it. They said they're gonna get it the next day.
Oh,
I
I
see.
see.
Yeah.
Yeah, my Lego store only had like 2 pallets come in for release day. Like not all the sets either.
The shelves weren't full either at mine. I was
When
surprised.
when I was lining up when I first got there, they were still stocking the shelves.
Mm.
They had all the boxes. Like we were all looking through the window, and we saw there were like 5 or 6 employees in there, frantically like stocking the shelves.
It was funny.
This is the set that Harold has.
Oh, that's
So
a
go
cool
ahead.
one. There was a guy that came out at the Lego store and like made not a huge deal, but like somebody was like videoing something, and the guy's like, no videoing. Please do not post any of this, because he was like talking to us or whatever, and the guy's like, oh no, that's okay. And then like inside, I heard another guy saying like, no videoing, you can't do that. But Brad was there, and Brad was saying like, yeah, that guy in particular, he doesn't like videoing, but the other the other workers don't mind. So yeah, anyways, he ended up doing lots of videoing in there, but it was pretty fun. Yeah. He ended up getting away with it. He actually used to work at that exact store.
That's the one that he worked at. Okay.
Yeah, that's the store that he worked at, so he knows the people there.
Yeah.
But he said the one guy in particular doesn't allow him to, but he just avoided him, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah.
It worked out that way.
I always say, I'm just doing it for research, so I remember the prices.
Oh, that's a good call. That's a good call.
Great. Now it's
That's a cool set.
That's what I do.
It is research.
I remember the prices. Yeah, this is a cool one. The tumbler.
It's expensive.
Yeah. But is it for the minifigs, Nick?
Well, we get a new Two-Face.
Oh yeah, Two-Face.
Yeah.
This is a scary Two-Face. Like it's all burnt. His face.
Yeah, it's good. Just like the movie.
Yeah, it's Two-Face. What else would it be?
Disney.
Another Cinderella Castle?
Another Encanto, but this one's a mini dollhouse.
Oh yeah.
Dreams. A lot of Dreams were on sale at Toys R Us. Like
Don't buy any.
40%. Yeah. Duplo. Friends. So if you counted each one by one, you would get a 170, I guess.
Oh, 170.
Oh, 170?
Yeah.
Harry Potter. I saw this at the store. I was looking at it.
Doing your research.
Doing my research.
Definitely. That looks really cool. It's pretty impressive. But yeah, I eventually I think I could see myself getting that set, but I'm not in a rush. They have all those Harry Potter promos eventually at a certain point. And
they will.
The one set of Harry Potter I haven't got, which I think is still available, I don't remember ever being retiring yet, is the big one with like the owl and like the that's not retired yet, is it? Is it still available?
I haven't seen it in store yet.
I'm not sure.
Okay. Yeah, you know what? It's been a bit.
That's in your library.
I don't remember it being like retired.
No, I don't think so.
And here's the Tudor corner.
I see. Of all the modulars,
have you built yours already in the past 3 days or 2 days?
I have.
Oh, is it behind you? Are you showing it right now? Oh, hold on.
Yeah. This is
already on the Mills plate.
Mine's different though. I substitute all my dark bluish gray for light bluish gray, so I had to do some slight alteration. But this is what it looks like now.
The build so far is very fun. Like you know how.
Oh yeah, I know.
How many bags in are you?
4 bags completed.
4 bags.
I'm starting the 5th bag will be open next.
Cool. I might start tomorrow.
Oh, teasing yourself.
Because I couldn't start because of all this stuff here. I didn't want
my son, he sat down beside me. This is bag 15. This is the start of the 2nd floor. We watched like an entire movie. He didn't open it at all.
Oh my gosh!
While I built this.
That's how I felt. Like I like when I build, I could probably like listen to an audiobook, but I can't be watching TV and watching.
Yeah.
It's hard for you to pick up the pieces.
Yeah, I don't know.
Takes
like
a while,
I'm not as far for the pieces, right? So
I saw this there. I'm still not impressed.
It looks very alert.
Not yet.
I got a big kind of
here.
Very alert. Like I'm alive. So
Marvel.
The
little...
Oh yeah, that looks cool. Do you know if that's like basically the same Ant-Man as like the other buildable one, or is it different?
It does look like it though.
Yeah. Bigger, but I'm not sure. Oh, then the other
I wanted to get that, but I haven't got it yet.
The other one is like chunkier. This one
could be.
Like
this might be smaller.
Skinnier arms.
Okay.
Because I'm looking at the other one right there. The other one's like more of like a maxi fig, but smaller version. Where this one is like a constructable.
Oh, okay.
Minecraft. So we have 4 houses.
Sorry, those Marvel sets. I think that they're cool, but I don't have any of them, and I don't plan to get any of them. I don't know. I think
you don't have any Marvel sets.
No, not those like that series, like where it's like a diorama kind of set. You know what I mean? Like where
okay.
there's the one with the all the females like fighting.
Oh,
Thanos.
right. And they have like the
There's-
Statue of Liberty one.
Yeah. Oh, I do
Yeah.
have the Statue of Liberty one.
Oh, okay.
That one I'm all about. But that's different though. These have like the bases, like the Statue of Liberty. That was like from the movie though, right? I guess this is
Yeah.
from the movie. I don't know. Maybe it's the same. I can't argue that they're both from the movies scenes.
Yeah.
But
yeah, I never thought of
exclusive in that set.
I'm not sure if any of the minifigures are exclusive. It's hard to tell.
Maybe
now.
new Iron Man. They always like have a different.
Is this
Iron
new
Man.
arm printing on Spider-Man? I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. I have to like look up brick set.
Yeah. Minecraft. We have more houses.
Yeah, Minecraft.
That was a hard thing to see.
The
mushroom house.
Mushroom.
I guess, like, I don't know. The red makes it very uncow.
CMF.
Yeah, Harry wants the pig house.
Did you pick
Yeah,
up,
I want that
pick up any
too.
CMFs,
I like that too.
Andrew?
I
Which
just
did-
one. We blindly picked one box. I picked one
Okay.
box.
Which one did you guys get? Which one?
You didn't scan?
Oh no, it's over there.
Nah, I just went
Oh,
for
that's
it.
a
Just
good
for the heck of it. It was at the register.
Pirate. Yeah, that's a
Yeah.
good one.
So
Nice.
but
I know those
did
registers.
order.
They're always so dangerous.
Yeah, I just thought I threw it in there. I wasn't gonna get it. I wasn't going to, but because I already
I might
ordered.
have picked up a couple.
Yeah, I ordered those boxes, those 6-pack boxes.
Oh, nice.
I ordered a couple of those, so my plan was just to go about it that way. I bought it off of Lego, on January 1st, I guess.
They're $7 now.
What?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't notice. What do you know? Which one's the big desirable minifigure in this one, or is there a
The
couple?
monster. No, I don't know.
I think
Monster.
for
my son likes that
for
one.
different
I like
different people have different
Sure.
desires.
preference. Yeah.
Like my desires are like the costume.
Yeah.
So
So
we got multiples of the costume guys.
Yeah,
They've been-
that's cute. The hamster.
releasing them like early on here. The Wolfpack is the one that is always gone. Even the ones that haven't
I
gone
guess
to yet.
so. Well, I
The
mean, it's
wolf,
a pretty.
yeah.
Yeah.
At Barnes
Yeah.
and Noble, I asked if I could scan their CMFs. They had 3 boxes, and then I was about to scan it, and the guy's like, "Are you looking for the Wolfpack guys? Because there's a guy that came here super early just to get all of them."
It took them all.
What a
Because I
jerk.
counted, I was like, "Oh, they're only missing 3." I was like, "Somebody scanned."
Yeah.
Yeah, and he's like, "Yeah, if you're looking for the
Aw.
wolf guy, he's gone." I was like, "Oh, okay."
The Squishmallow
Okay.
girl.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's a cool one too. All right, yeah, no,
That
they're
sounds
all
cool.
pretty good.
Yeah.
The old timey guy.
I do have multiples of the space guy.
Mhm.
Love the
This guy?
helmet. Yeah, I might mod him. And then I have 3 hamsters.
Where's the
Because-
hamster?
They look like Hamtaro. It's another like
Oh,
anime
hamster.
thing.
What's the green thing it's eating? Like a hamster eats
Kiwi?
kiwi?
Cucumber.
Oh,
Cucumber or
cucumber.
kiwi?
Not that we've had hamsters. Okay.
Yeah.
Monkey Kid.
Hmm.
I saw this at the store too. Looks big.
Yeah.
Ninjago.
Lots.
Whoa.
Lots.
Voltron.
Zane's Ultra
Yeah, that
Collider.
thing- I have the other one too.
Yes.
Cool. Oh, Zane's Titan Mech.
No, it's another combo one where you can like take it apart and then make like a kind of like a Voltron transformer type thing. Yeah, but this one looks.
There's like
kinda
a
cool.
dragon. He has like a dragon head here.
Oh, you're
Yeah,
right.
that's Ryza.
This is Rise's mech.
Well, he like attaches like it says like or I guess like Power Rangers.
Hmm.
He like flies in the back.
Mhm.
I don't know.
I didn't see. Actually, I know I did see this at the Lego store. The fan
Yeah.
So these
or
are the
Pis-
seasonal ones.
Persimmon.
and Tweety Bird,
Mhm.
Sonic,
I saw that one too.
Star Wars.
I might pick that up this weekend. We'll see.
This one,
Yeah, the Arc.
170. I saw there's one of the Marios. They have the blue Yoshi. I'm not sure if it's the first one. The blue Yoshi.
Blue Yoshi?
Yeah, it is the first one. Yoshi's bike. It has a blue Yoshi. For those that are collecting the different colored Yoshis.
For those collecting the different colored.
It could be.
Technic. What is this?
Those were gone off the shelves fast.
Really?
Really?
Deep sea research submarine.
Oh.
Huh.
I didn't know.
Oh, I'm surprised it's not sponsored by National Geographic again.
Botanical, so they had a bunch of the flowers.
Lucky
I think a lot of people were at when I was in line, they were looking at the
pink flower bouquet.
Yeah.
I feel like these are going to show up in Costco. You know, I feel like these botanicals show up in Costco because
I saw some of
they're attractive to many people shopping, like women who are in Costco.
Oh.
Yeah, we saw that.
Did we see this one?
That's cool.
Microscope last week.
That's cool.
Well, is that a compound microscope?
A compound.
Look, we got a banner for the Blacktron Renegade that just popped
wow.
up.
Stop
They heard
listening
us.
to us.
Okay, I think that's it. What are you up to this weekend, Andrew?
Not
Oh,
too much.
I didn't ask. I usually ask. What was your softie set of the year for 2024?
Like one
Set
like
of the year.
Set of the year for
okay,
3.
softie,
Yeah,
okay.
you caught him
what's your
off guard
softie?
there.
You don't want to see your softie, but just hear about your
It's
softie.
like
It's too early in the year for
For 2024, not 2025.
yeah. Okay. Shoot. This is tough.
I know. I had to
one
review
thing
it.
one thing
Your
I run
favorites.
into is
What are your
recency
favorites?
bias usually. So I'm trying to keep that in mind. My favorite set of the year. Gotta look around here. I gotta see. I don't want to blow it.
I caught you off guard.
Yeah, no, I didn't. I don't know.
Like we'll give you examples. So like mine that I said last week was the Batman animated. That was my set of the year.
Okay.
The Batman animated. I think Harold's was the. I forget now. What was your set of the year that you said last week?
Oh yeah, what was my number one?
Bardur?
Was it the Fortnite bus?
No, Fortnite was in there. Oh, it was the
Banana.
no. Was it Ninjago? Was it in? It was the Ninjago set,
Mine was the botanical garden.
wasn't it?
I sure wrote it down.
Is it really your softie, Harold?
I know.
It's 2025 now, Maria.
Well, it was just last week.
Well, I think big set for me last year probably I'll stick with Lord of the Rings theme here and I'll say Barad-dûr was the good one there. Maria just mentioned it as well, but I was thinking that one just because that was probably one of the ones I was most anticipating. It is basically all black. It's not as good as Rivendell. When it came out, like that one's so crazy in detail.
So crazy. Yeah.
But I like the figures. I just like Lord of the Rings a lot. So I'll stick with that. I'll say Barad-dûr is my favorite set.
What are you up to this weekend?
So we did have a lot today. Shoveling, we'll see. I guess hopefully not too much. But last night, my wife and we went to see I know you're not asking about last night. You're saying that tomorrow or whatever. But
yeah, I know.
We went and saw a couple comedians in London. Jimmy Carr and Jim Jeffries. If you know those two comedians, one's Australian, one's English. And it was pretty funny. We enjoyed ourselves. So I think just preparing for school on Monday.
I know. I am hanging on to these last few days of not making lunches. And
Hayden didn't realize that he has school already. He thought he had another week off. He's like, really? It's already? I'm like, well, 2 weeks.
Because Tristan in college has 3 weeks, right? So I don't know if he's counting that way, but it's gone fast enough. And it was just nice to not wake up and make lunches, I have to say.
Yeah. How about you, Harold? What are you up to this weekend?
I remember my softie. It was the dragon.
Yeah,
yes.
the Ninjago, right?
Yeah, Ninjago dragon. I forgot what it's called. Void dragon.
But it was the huge dragon.
It was perched on your shoulder.
Yeah, you had
Like
it on your shoulder.
So good.
Is it
because
gold?
It was
I
red.
don't know, relaxing.
It's red.
So you
Maroon red.
go back to work on Monday.
Yeah, work. Yeah.
Do you have the week off?
Yeah, I had the week off. Oh, maybe like gear up. Harry's been like wanting to have Nerf gun battles now,
Oh.
so
Okay.
those have been pretty fun. But yeah, just hanging out. Might stop over Walmart tomorrow morning. It's prime time for heavy discounts right now. So
Mhm.
yeah.
Isn't it every day
January having discounts in
discount
Walmart
day at Walmart
in the US of A.
Well,
I was gonna say.
it's after the holidays. They already have like the holiday like aisle, like middle aisle,
Oh.
out at 2 of my Walmarts right now, and those were
Nice.
I've been getting like clearance for like 60-70% off. Usually around this time of year.
You
Like
can get
the
the city
green-
space. You can get the space, the one that you don't have.
Oh yeah,
Not
that's
the
what I'm
space.
waiting. I'm pretty sure it's
I
gonna
think
hit
it's the
8.
lab. It's like the lab and rocket launcher. I think
Yeah.
it's called or something.
Yeah. But I've seen some people post like they bought that set for 35. And I was like, there's no way.
Wow, that's
Yeah.
probably TJ.
So
Um,
yeah, probably
I'm
doing
gonna
that.
I'm gonna be building the tutor corner.
I'm gonna be Uber driving kids to birthday parties tomorrow. Perfect, right before school, and who knows what they're gonna catch. You know?
No.
Like this is the only thing. They're like when kids go to activate. I don't know if you've heard of that, Andrew. It's like so they have 3 locations close to us. This is now in Mississauga. There was one in Brampton and in Burlington, and you go into different. It's like huge. It's a big warehouse space, but different rooms, and it lights up, and you have to hit the lights.
I've heard
What?
of this, and I
Right?
want to take
Yes.
the kids
It's
to
called
this.
Activate.
It's called Activate, so check it out.
Okay.
We haven't tried it. Like I was trying to get us as a
grown-ups can
family,
go?
yeah, together, and do like a whole session because I think you need like teams of either you start with 3 to 6. Like you can't go with a bunch of people, right? But enough that's going to be interactive and fun. But you hit like lights or you have to crawl under like laser beams, it seems, or something
Sure.
like that, right? So it's
great.
very physical.
That's
But one
cool.
kid is going to that, and another kid is going to one of those like game. I don't know if it's like shoot, but
Laser tag.
laser tag. So like I said, germs.
Who's
right-
going to who?
Mason, Activate, Hayden, and
Laser
I
tag.
feel like one starts at 2:00, and then I have to drive one to the 3:00, and then I have to and then I have one of our best friends is here from London, and I'm gonna Uber him over to Pearson, and then I can pick up the
Very
2:00. I know. Well, Nick is like happily building in the basement. I'm thinking maybe I need to tag team with me, but
That's funny.
Before we head out, what would you like to plug, Andrew? Where can people find you? What's the website? Give us the deets.
So brickinbrew.com would be the website. You can check it out there. You'll see some of the sets that we have available, some new, some used. You'll see some of our links to our social media, like our Instagram and YouTube, where we go by Brick and Brewed as well. And I'm hoping to add more in 2025. And it's so funny. I keep saying I want to post more and do more, and I feel like I jinx myself. And after I say something like that, I do less. So I'm just gonna try to keep at it, I guess.
let it go as it goes.
Yeah, exactly. So hopefully get a little bit more time to do a little bit more social media stuff, or I just at least I want to share more. And so hopefully get more of that in 2025.
Give us a thumbs up, Harold, when you can hear our voices. Because I know our voices are cut out. Can't hear us yet? Can you hear us? Okay.
yay! So thanks everybody for joining us. First episode of 2025, and now we are in full effect season 6. First awesome guest was Brick and Brewed. Andrew, thank you so much for hanging out for these last couple of hours. It flew by for me anyways. And of course, to all those who joined our chat, including Cookie Cutter 124, Journal of the Scots, Click and Cliff, Acob, Sean, Lego Team B, all the way from Aussie. Brick Babe, who I feel like I haven't seen, so glad to see that you dropped by. Never too old for Lego because we never are. Justin Morrison, Armand, Hagar the Great, Macro, and Brick Hive until season 6, episode 2 next week.
Yes, Angie, thanks so much for joining us tonight. It was a lot of fun catching up with you. Hopefully we'll see you in Chicago, or even hopefully I'll see you at another opening before Chicago.
And
yeah, I'm sure you will.
Oh, and hello to Stutzy.
Happy New Year!
Happy Friday.
Happy New Year.
But
until next Christmas.
Until next time. Merry Christmas and bye.